Hello everyone, welcome to episode 48 of Cyberpunk. I hope you're well and that life's treating you good right now. If either or both of those things is not true, then my hope is that watching today's episode will help you cheer up and maybe forget about some of those things for a little while. I need to start off with something very special today. Around 3 weeks ago, I was emailed by João, who works at CDPR. I have had email correspondence with CDPR before this. This email was slightly different. It included that they would like to send me a small gift. So obviously I was thrilled to pieces and said, yes, that would be fantastic. I wasn't expecting anything of this sort. And yesterday I travelled to the local FedEx collection point where stuff that's coming to the house is deposited and I go and fetch it, and I brought the parcel home. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you what it was that they sent me. I'm going to leave Panam and her amazing eyes, which are mesmerising. I'm going to drop myself out of this screen and show you what it was. So this is the box that it came in. I'm not going to do an unboxing video here as such. I just wanted to show you the size of the box, because when I went to pick it up, the lady who worked at the shop said to me, is it a large box? And I said, oh no, I don't think so. I think it'll be relatively small, because I was expecting a small gift. It turned out to be the biggest box she'd had delivered that day. So I took it out to the car, put it in the boot and brought it home. And it's also wrapped up, as you can see, with this magnificent We Are CDPR tape, which I think is just so classy. Inside the outside box was this box. Now, straight away, some of you will be looking at that and thinking, I know what this is. And you probably do. What was inside this box was a figurine. Here is that figurine. I've had to move my chair backwards slightly in order to fit this in frame, so I hope you can still hear me. The thing is, when I was on the way to the shop with my wife to pick the parcel up, she asked me what I thought it might be, and I said, I don't know. They said small gift, so I'm thinking maybe it would be nice to get some badges or some stickers or something like that. And I would have been really happy with those, obviously. But then when I saw the size of the box and got it home and unwrapped it, my wife also said I was a bit like a small boy on Christmas Day who'd been given the most unexpected but obviously going to be treasured of gifts. And that's what this is. It is a fantastic figurine. It's also very heavy, so I'm using two hands. I'm trying to rotate it as carefully as I can because it's a motorcycle, and we know me and motorcycles in this game. But the level of detailing on the figures, the textures are also very nice to observe and also touch. It's very tactile, this thing. The expressions, the quality of the detailing on the clothing, the decals on the motorcycle, the action posture that they've managed to obtain. It's really energetic and very reminiscent of the game. I love everything about it, as you can probably tell. The thing is, and I'm going to get all the way around with this, so we've done a complete circle before I stop. I like the no future that's been inscribed there as well. That's very on theme. I'll put this down now before it has an accident because, you know, motorcycles and me. The thing is, things like this don't happen to me. So I want to just say a great big thank you to João at CDPR, also to Laura and Amelia who signed the card that came with it. It really is a thrill to have. I will be finding a space for it in the background. I haven't had time to do that overnight because I'm going to have to do a bit of rearranging. It looks like there's space there, but actually this thing is big and I want to find a proper area for it to inhabit. But yes, thank you. It really is a thrill to have. Right, let's return to the housekeeping itself. On my iPad, I've got a bunch of talking points already noted down from feedback that was received in episodes 46 and 47. They're going to get mentioned and discussed during the course of today's episode, but there's a couple of them that got a great deal of attention, and I want to talk about those now. Back in episode 46, did Henry set my Porsche on fire in retaliation for my part in kicking him out of the Samurai reunion gig lineup in preference for Denny? Is this why he was sitting on that curb looking so forlorn? Is this why he didn't respond when I tried to talk to him? Or, and this is another suggestion someone came up with, didn't the Porsche get itself in the way of Kerry's car's arc of driving as he left the establishment, and that's how it got shunted through the hedge into the bushes and eventually turned into a blaze, as we saw? Or, and this was another suggestion that came out, is it an asset bug of some kind? It is a regular Night City mystery. I have no idea which is the true explanation for this, and I I suppose don't need to know, because it's just interesting that it happened. It may have been a glitch, I suppose. There certainly was a glitch in episode 47 where the game froze on me. Someone in the comments was discussing this, and what also came up was the relative experience comparatively of playing this game on PC compared with on PS5. Specifically things like also the twins that I spotted at the Uzcracks / Johnny Silverhand reveal event, and whether this kind of reuse of assets is more prevalent on PS5 or PC. Now again, I don't know the answer to this, but what I find fascinating in all these questions being asked and these suggestions being raised is the range and depth of subjects which we get to talk about here in the community nowadays. It's not just about the gameplay itself. It's also about the lore, the design elements of the game, the music in it, the societal contexts of things that happen, real world cultural references, including Easter eggs that are in there. Voice acting comes up time and time again, the writing, the character relationships, the parallels between events in Cyberpunk 2077 and events in the current day real world. There's a lot of new knowledge to be had. It's a very stimulating and thought-provoking game to play from that point of view. The ideas form, questions are raised constantly in your mind. Playing the game stimulates this divergent thought process. It opens up countless avenues of investigation if you're that way inclined, which I am, which is probably why at the end of each episode, a lot of things which are not spoilers in any way, but it's just things that have occurred to me, issues that the game has raised in my head. I then go off and research and find out more about in the real world. So that's an unexpected spin-off, I guess. The actual completion of Kerry's arc, his quest line, drew a lot of feedback too. It's a very satisfying character progression that he makes in a very short series of gigs, relatively. He starts off pretty much a successful, wealthy, but dissatisfied loner. He's like a gilded relic of the raw music age. He's dissatisfied with his corporate-funded luxury cage, as it is. And then there's this initial shock and resentment towards Johnny, which turns into an unexpected opportunity for them to finally talk through misunderstandings of the past in a way which never appeared to them before. And he makes a new and trusted friend in V. And now it's as if Kerry and Johnny have reached the end of that and they're parting as friends. Once more, they're at a fork of the roads of sorts. And each of them knows that he's unlikely to see the other again, but this time they're satisfied that the ghosts have been purged. And also Kerry grows in other ways, I think, during that quest line. His contempt for Uzcracks, once he meets and talks to the girls, it turns into admiration for their work ethic and a realisation that their music has merit after all. And admitting that his destructive anger towards them is misplaced ultimately leads him to question things and realise that they were never the cause of the problem, but rather that his manager has been the real betrayer of his principles. And then he acts on this in a real rock star way at the end of episode 47 with that symbolic destruction of the yacht that his manager bought on the proceeds of exploiting Kerry's talent as he sees it. He's obviously a fan favourite, Kerry, and for once, Johnny's attempt to mend mistakes of the past came through. Johnny also emerged the better for that encounter. It was in fact a real feel-good questline. And that's exactly what I was hoping for actually, because folks, that's the end of the housekeeping and the time has come. So today in episode 48, I'm heading into the Phantom Liberty expansion. Now, before I talk more about the practicalities of that, let's just recap where V is at in this line of investigation. You'll remember that some time ago, V's time in Pacifica with the Voodoo Boys concludes somewhat disastrously for him. He goes there in part to investigate their role in Evelyn Parker's fate. That at least was confirmed, but also in the hope that their expertise might hold the key to freeing him from the relic chip. Instead, he learns that he and Johnny are to be used by them to contact Alt in order to further the Voodoo Boys' nefarious scheme to come out on the winning side of any future war. While recovering from that mission gone wrong, and after a post-encounter analysis of their low point with Johnny, V is contacted by a mysterious stranger who claims to know about the relic chip in V's head and that it's killing him. She explains that she can help him and asks him to travel to the border of Dogtown to meet with her. With a number of possible avenues dwindling, V decides it's time to let desperation guide his judgment and accepts the invitation. Now that's all I know of where we're at the moment and what the next step is going to be. I'm heading to the Dogtown border. Now, in practical terms, I've been warned by people that the start of this expansion for my steady and inquisitive style of gameplay is likely to be detailed and very long. Plus, I've been non-spoilerishly told it's more or less continuous. It is possible to save the game, but you have to be very careful where you do it. Now, I don't want to rush through the start of this because that's not me. I want to be an explorer here. I want to be able to poke around and think about things I encounter and basically soak it all in, whilst also staying alert to any in-game sense of urgency, and also obviously I've got to be able to recognise and act upon any time restriction prompts that might be given. Both of those things are important to me. So it's hard to be precise when you don't know what's coming. But clearly to try to cover the opening of Phantom Liberty in a single episode would be impossible and highly unwise. I mean, I just can't have a 6 to 8 hour episode. So what I intend to do then is keep a properly strict eye on the length of episodes in this opening period and to break events up into sensible chunks. Now, I know that some of you won't believe that I can be strict on the duration of episodes, given that recent episodes have been 3-4 hours long, but I really want to make this happen here. 2 to 3 hour episodes are possible. I think that here in particular, they'll help to do the game justice if I can do that. So that's the intention. The other thing to say while talking about focus is that I fully expect things will arise back in Night City whilst I'm busy focusing on Phantom Liberty for the next few episodes, and that is fine. I'm happy for whatever they are to land in my journal list and wait there safely until I get the chance to come back to them. Right, I've prepped as much as I can. I've been recently to Epilogue. I've got some eddies, enough I hope, in case the banks in Dogtown turn out to be closed. I've done a recent big spend of attribute and skill points. I've saved up crafting components aplenty. I've got a range of tier 5 quick hacks installed, tier 5 weapons in my inventory and backpack. Basically, I think I've readied myself as much as I can think of for whatever is coming. I just hope it's going to be enough. So it's time to leave a note for the cat sitter about not letting Night Kitty talk to any strange cats. I'll put that latest photo of Panam in my wallet. I'll take a little tension out of the guitar strings behind me because it's not good for them to leave them tuned up, and we'll hit the road. Okay, I've relocated from the end of episode 47 and I've chosen my north side apartment as the place where I'm going to depart Night City for Dogtown. The thing is, I've been to Pacifica. I know what it's like to a degree. I did a covert mission there many episodes ago where I travelled down there, tried to keep out of trouble, and essentially was a pair of eyes and ears trying to soak up the flavour of the place and get a gist for how it worked. So I'm expecting it to be very different to the Night City that I know of, the one that, let's face it, has been trouble enough already, and I'm thinking that Dogtown is going to be far more onerous and more visceral than anything I've encountered so far. On that basis, I thought, well, where is appropriate then for me to pick as a departure point? And I chose my north side apartment because it's the dingiest, most basic and run down area of Night City where I've ever had the misfortune to lay my head. So I'm hoping, and it may be a vain hope, that it will lessen the culture shock very slightly between where I've been and where I'm going. That is the thought. It's also possible, I've slept and showered as you can see, that within there my love lies waiting silently for me. And if that is the case, then I'm going to leave her in peace. I'm sure when she wakes up she'll ring and text me because that's what she does. She'll probably be very upset that I've left to go to Dogtown as well. Two other things as well. I just need to say a thank you to you guys for watching all my videos in this series, because obviously, having shown you that figurine, it's your attention to the channel and the numbers in which you're watching the videos and the comments that you're leaving me which has encouraged CDPR to take notice of the channel. It's brought it to their attention, I am sure, so thank you for your part in that. And also I need to play the Where Are We Now game, I've just realised, so I'm going to pause at this moment and insert a slide from somewhere in today's gameplay and see if you can work out where it is. Okay, answer at the end of today's video. Let's move. I have consumed half a container of orange already this morning. I'm so nervous for Dogtown. I really am. That isn't like me at all. I've just been setting up and I've drunk half a container of orange. Thankfully, Night City has given me a beautiful sunny day with fluffy white clouds in the sky. How optimistic is that? It could have been pouring with rain and absolutely grey, miserable, depressing and horrid when I set out from my north side apartment, and instead of that I've got what looks like the making of a fabulous day. Traffic is even stopping for me while I cross over to get into my car. How thoughtful of them. Right, let's get into the journal, shall we? It's been so long that this has been here and I've not selected it. It just feels weird now to push the button on it. 3.9 kilometres away, dog eat dog. Go to the Dogtown border. Here's Johnny's take on this. Wow, this story's got it all. An unknown number, a mysterious caller, a shady meet and greet in the middle of nowhere. And they say I'm the one always diving headfirst into trouble. But sure, if it's not a trap, it's a 1 in a trillion chance. Next stop, Dogtown. Can't wait to see how this unfolds. Nor can I, Johnny, nor can I. By the way, the cold that I've had, I think you can still tell, is lingering in my voice. We've all had it with the exception of my wife, who never did catch it. So I think really Regina should do an investigation there and find out what it is that's made her immune to this thing. It would be good to know. Dogtown. In the 2020s, Militech established a secret experimental military project in this part of Pacifica, constructing bunkers and laboratories cleverly hidden beneath urban infrastructure. Nearly half a century later, a group of investors appeared, unaware that they were building on the remains of an old military complex. When a lab was excavated at one of the construction sites, the investors were forced out of Pacifica, and Militech erected a wall around the neighbourhood, ostensibly due to gas leaks, poor documentation on local developments, and unexplained ordnance from the Fourth Corporate War. In 2077, Dogtown has become a kind of city within a city, walled off from the rest of Night, with designated points of entry manned by Kurt Hansen's Militech commandos turned militia soldiers. On the streets, one can still see the remnants of Pacifica's never-completed redevelopment. Luxury hotels, swimming pools, dazzlingly sumptuous mansions, once destined for glory, now a dilapidated mess. Machinery abandoned by construction workers is also present, and many of the buildings are nothing more than crumbling vacant husks. The NCPD is forbidden to enter Dogtown proper, while Trauma Team rarely ventures inside due to the increased risk and the fact that hardly anyone in Dogtown has TT insurance. True enough, Hansen's people serve as local law enforcement, but are far from what one would call police officers. Maybe they'll help, maybe they won't. Their primary concern is ensuring the neighbourhood doesn't descend into total anarchy. Small local squabbles and conflicts, not worth their precious time. So who lives in Dogtown? Mostly those on the run from corps, gangs or the NCPD, but ordinary people find themselves in the mix too. Those pushed beyond the margins of society in Night City and who were brave or desperate enough to try their luck here. A curious mixture, isn't it? The middle is missing out of society in Dogtown. You have the very poor, disenfranchised people who've been forced to turn to Dogtown as a refuge from Night City, and you've got those people who can't inhabit Night City because they've transgressed and are wanted and therefore are outcasts from Night City. It's a really interesting mixture, but the middle, the ordinary people, if you like, who are just going about their ordinary everyday business and going to work and earning wages and raising families, they are missing, according to that, in Dogtown. Very curious. Right, we've got to drive 3.8 kilometres. I've got numerous things on my pad, as I said, that I wanted to talk about, so let's pick one or two of those off. The original soundtrack for the game came up in the comments. Many people have referred to this and said that the titles of tracks within the soundtrack, I'm just being careful of not wrecking my car here too early in the game, they come from events during the game. Different parts of the game have different tracks dedicated to them which match the action, the gameplay, the theme, the plot, what's going on in that part of the game. So on that basis, I was going to get hold of the original soundtrack ahead of me completing the game, but I think I'm going to hold off. I think I'm going to wait until I've actually finished the game now, because there's always the possibility that in listening to tracks from further ahead, I might pick up on a mood or even just a lyric or something which refers to an event I haven't actually encountered as yet, and I wouldn't want that therefore to be a spoiler. Hang on.
Hey, V! It's Blue Moon from Us Cracks.
Pull over.
You know, the band?
I do. Why are you calling me?
Night City knows you. What's cracking?
I've got a problem.
Wait, you mean you're not calling me to ask me to be your backup dancer? Just kidding. What can I do you for?
It's about a fan of mine. The weirder variety. I've been getting death threats. A lot of them. All sent to my private address. I'm also being followed.
No.
I can't just wait around until something bad happens. We have to find him and deal with him.
We?
I don't know how much you charge, V, but I'm prepared to pay whatever the cost. Believe me.
Oh, now, two things here. One is, I pulled over to the side of the road because one should do that when answering a phone, obviously. The other is, there's some gunfire going on somewhere nearby where I've decided to stop, and I'm not going to go and find out what it is or why it's happening. It sounds quite exciting, whatever it is. I'm just rotating the camera. Yeah, it's NCPD having a battle with someone, but that's not my problem. And based on what I said at the introduction to the video here, this is exactly what I was talking about. I have got numerous blue texts and yellow text there, but I'm going to, for the first time ever, I think, there's a war raging around me while I'm doing this. I'm going to select now's not a good time. It's not a good time, Blue Moon, as you can probably tell. What I'm hoping will happen, therefore, is that it will plonk this into my journal and I'll be able to return to it at my leisure at some point in the future. Fingers crossed, because I've never selected this option before in the entire game. They're throwing grenades down there. Underneath this overpass, there's a battle raging. Let's see what she says.
I'm sorry, but now's not really a good time.
Ooh.
Damn it, V!
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you've got your reasons and
Yeah.
everything, but just call me if you change your mind, okay? Please.
Of course I will. It has gone into my journal. I'll just pop and check this. And let's see what it says. It's still on Dog Eat Dog at the moment. Every breath you take, call Blue Moon if you want help. Has landed there. Is it going to change my destination? No, it's still on Dog Eat Dog at the moment. That's good. That's fine. Right. I mean, I couldn't have picked a better time to do that, could I? What a place to stop. Yeah, the OST, as I was saying, and events in the game. So that's one of the reasons why I'm holding off on that. I'm absolutely sure that it's going to be great fun to catch up on all those tunes. A number of people have said too, there are some good guitar songs contained within the OST. Things that, you know, if you're a guitarist, you could be interested in learning to play. I'm not that kind of guitarist in the sense that I tend not to focus on riffs and those sorts of things. I'm more into improvising fingerstyle and working out patterns and those sorts of things, which is probably why I've got a couple of electric guitars but mostly acoustic guitars behind me, because I just prefer heavens above, you'll come a cropper doing that one day. I prefer that kind of thing, the laid back approach to doing it. But yeah, I will have a look, actually. I'm sure there are places where I can work out what the tabs are for various songs that are on the OST. and see what they're like to play. And talking music, another thing that came up in the feedback was the performance of Samurai. Also, someone in the comments pointed out that I have a strange way of saying Samurai, where I turn it into 3 syllables, and I think a lot of people would say Samurai like that. Is that correct? I believe. But yeah, where I come from, the middle does get emphasised, so Samurai is the way I say it. The performance came up in the comments because people were talking about the authenticity of the animation compared to the actual actions that musicians would make were they playing those instruments, and I think that's entirely an appropriate observation on the part of people. I wasn't actually watching the guitarists, but I know a lot of people were. It may sound strange as a guitar player myself that I wasn't. I have watched them play guitar before. I watched Johnny play it and noticed how authentic it was, but I was watching Denny playing the drums of all people. I've seen an awful lot of people play drums either in real life or in video, and I was mesmerised. I just thought whoever, between the artists and graphic designers and coders, whoever had managed to capture that, and I'm sure mocap was part of it too for that matter, they did a supreme job, because I was watching and trying to sort of time every beat and follow every drum stick hitting every surface, and it sounded pretty darn good to me. It's probably the best rendition of a band playing in a game that I've ever experienced. I can't honestly think of another that comes close. So it really just made it feel, and someone said this, as if you were on the stage with them. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you manage to evoke that kind of reaction in the person playing the game, but that's literally how it felt. It was so realistic. There's so many examples of tremendous artwork and animation in this game, but that one was peak. I think it's complex too, music, because it has rhythm, it has beat, has a defined structure to it. You can tell if something's off, and there's no hiding place. And that's probably why it felt so good, because you could experience it without ever feeling once that there was a falseness to it, or a lack of attention to the timing. I am parking up here because there's a car park. It says go to the Dogtown border, but now it's turned into sort of walking, so I don't know. Is this it? I'm guessing. I mean, that's the stadium. I've seen that stadium. I've gone past it when I've been on the end cart. I'm pretty sure I have. Yes, there's the end cart line. There it is. I've literally gone past that. I did think about catching the end cart to come down here today, but as this is last times that we're talking about, I thought one last drive in the Porsche. I'm now beginning to wonder whether I've parked in the right car park here. I hadn't really taken account of the fact that most of the vehicles are wrecks here. That one isn't. That one's okay. And that one, no, I don't think that one is. I think someone's been scavenging from this one. It looks like they may have stolen something from under the bonnet. I honestly don't know. There are a group of people over there and I don't know who they are. They're just having a party. This is alright. It's just a group of NC residents. Stanley bought his boombox and we're all grooving. Oh, that's optimistic. I'm going to miss this. I can't believe I'm going to say this, the sense of security of Night City. Because at least there are policemen in Night City. I hope my car's going to be alright here. There's another car park over there. Should I have parked over there? Should I? I don't know that this is any better. And actually this has got people in it who are you? Oh, these are animals. Bouncers. We know that animals are often employed as bouncers because of their physical bulk. Very nice motorcycles. I don't know if they're friendly. Do you know what I haven't tried to do recently? Walk up to an animal and admire his tattoos. Does that say hustle? I mean, that's relatively friendly. He didn't turn belligerent on me, even though I went right up to him. Aren't you warm wearing that? I'm warm just watching you. But then I have had a cold, so I'm still quite warm actually. All right. Do you know? I think I'm going to move my car. I don't think I'm going to sleep, having left it over here. I'm sorry. I've got to look after this car. It's been through some things. It burst into flames last episode. Its wheel went weird last episode. It parked itself, or spawned itself rather, halfway up a fence last episode. This looks better this side. There's more vehicles over this side that are not semi-destroyed. I just think it's likely to be here in one piece when I come back. Yeah, I know. What can I say? I wasn't expecting anything to ever happen just by parking my vehicle, and now I know it can. It's made me a bit cautious. Better safe than sorry. Actually, I realise I'm maybe just trying to stall here from going round the corner. But let's do it. Oh, hang on. I thought you said NCPD couldn't... Oh, no, look. No. Oh, God. I'll get run over before I get here. I thought you said they couldn't go in there. Can they go in there?
Out of my fucking way, now!
No can do, but you both can fuck off.
I'm NCPD in pursuit of a suspect who just fled into Dogtown.
And I give zero shits.
Back up to the city line, pork chops. This zone's outside your beat.
Come on, Sarah. No point, let's roll.
Fuck! She's getting away.
It's Dogtown. Let her go.
Listen to your partner. Talking a lot of sense.
Know what? Fuck your zone. Fuck your...
Our hands are tied. Don't let it get to you. Come on. Bro sifts on me.
Oh! Excellent. Let's go. Oh, you didn't mean me, did you? Oh, that's a shame. So, instantly a demonstration of the fact that NCPD are not allowed. It's not a simple case of not welcome. They're physically not allowed inside Dogtown. That's interesting. You must be some of Kurt's troops then. Can I scan you? He's a Barghest Sergeant. And that's a Barghest Sergeant over there. And the person walking away was a Barghest Sergeant. Apparently everyone's a sergeant in this outfit. That's interesting. So there we had a fugitive who knew that if they fled towards the Dogtown border and could make it across, they'd be safe. And that's literally what they've done. So it looks like some of these criminals may be living within Dogtown, coming out of Dogtown to do their nefarious stuff in Night City, and then fleeing back into Dogtown, safe in the knowledge that NCPD can't follow them. How convenient is that? I mean, there's a whole lot of people here. This place is quite forbidding. We have got... I don't know whether to call them troops or not. Another Barghest Sergeant, everyone is. I don't think there are any privates in this outfit at all. We've got them patrolling on higher levels. There's razor wire all the way around the entrance to here. This is an entrance, not the entrance. We were told there are multiple ones in the red text. I am wondering, before I even go down there, whether I can get a view from round the back. Is there around the back of this place? Suddenly it's very quiet. You okay, my dude? You just dropped that. You literally just dropped that and then picked it up again. What are you doing? It's those VR goggles you're wearing. You can't see what you're doing.
I needed somewhere else.
Did you see that?
Fucking moon.
Hey, there's no need to be like that. I'm going to experience enough antagonism the minute I go into Dogtown, I think, without you contributing to it before I even go in there. That tin jumped out of his back pocket into his hand there. What is that noise? It's like some sort of scanning device. It's quite unnerving. Can I... Hello. Can I climb up there? I think I might be able to, you know. You're right, I probably should be scanning. Let's try and climb up and see if we can get a view. Oh, hello. This is probably the place where those guys put their heads down. This is home. It's the side of a container lifted up by the looks of it. It really is. That's home. I shall try not to disturb it, but I do want to get on the roof. And up there too. Just to see if I can get a better view. I would, except for all this rising smoke. Of what's inside there. I'm not sure I can get up there. No, I can't. It's too high. Okay. Well, that's not going to help then, is it? Fenced off at the far end too. Thank you for allowing me a little time in your humble abode. I love what you've done to the place. Okay. So, NCPD have gone because they were refused entry. That must happen 6 times a day at least. Let's try... I don't know. What do we do here? Let's just try walking in. This guy seems to be waiting. A number of vehicles seem to be waiting to get in here, actually.
You! Got cyber wheels or something?
What?
Feet on the sidewalk, now!
What did I do? I wasn't on the pavement. You've told me off for standing on the road. He's standing on the road. You're not telling him off. What about this guy here? What are you picking on me for? And this woman. What are you doing? They're all waiting to go in, aren't they?
Wish I were on the road.
You are on the road. That's the issue. I was on the pavement. Apparently the pavement's only the place to be. I don't like being told.
Hey, Gok! On the sidewalk! Don't make me say it again!
Alright, now this is getting a bit... I'm seriously thinking you're picking on me here. Is this what I've got to expect in this place? It's officialdom, isn't it? This guy going to let me walk up to him? Ooh. I mean, you've got to try this. I've got to know what I'm dealing with. Okay. You're not so mean when you get close up. Ooh, oh, steady. An awful lot of people are armed around here. I think I ought to continue my way down. What else do I have over here? There are turrets. This is a Supron Barghest. It's locked. Take a Thornton Mackinac frame, stuff it with a Meher Supron subcompact van, add 1 Vilfor Columbus engine, generously season with armour plating, missiles and machine guns, and voila, you now have the perfect recipe for a Supron Barghest. These are the vehicles they're using. Ugh. And ordinary people waiting to gain access. It looks like you have to sort of go through processing of some sort.
What you got in the back?
The usual. Implant boxes, Zeta Tech.
Headed for the longshore stacks?
Yeah, where else? They come empty, leave full.
Shit. Whole city will be drowning in fakes, huh?
Look, I'm just a chum driving boxes around.
Fair enough.
Okay, so also it's a refuge for people indulged in that kind of activity too. There's money to be made in this place, clearly, isn't there? I was going to talk to this young couple who were waiting to go in. Why would you be heading in there? What's the attraction for you two, I wonder?
Fuck you!
And you, sir?
Hey, do I know you?
No, you don't. I think you're not going to know me either, because I've just realised this. I think I'm going to try and do the same thing I did when I went to Pacifica last time, and lay low as much as it's possible to do so. Is this guy wearing this mask to disguise his identity, or is he just trying to keep himself safe from the particulate nature of all this dust that's emanating from the stadium? I do not know. I think it might be the former. She looks like she's going in there to do some work of some sort. Oh, hello. You're with Militech, aren't you? Do I know you?
Hey, careful.
I'm sorry, did I get too close? At least you didn't tell me to get back on the pavement. I'm already on the pavement. What can you do? There's like a side alley here as well. The thing is, it appears I can walk up to Barghest troops and they will not take offence at that. Nevertheless, I've got to mind my tread, I think. A lot of people travelling light with 1 or 2 bags, literally just waiting their turn to get admittance to this place.
So, can I go? Kind of in a hurry here.
Know what? No. Don't know you, don't like your place.
But they'll zero me.
They? Who's they?
Petrochem. Please, I need in. For a couple of weeks.
Fugitive suit. Running from a hit? Got anyone inside? Somebody who vouch for you?
No. Please. 3 weeks. You'll get your eddies then, I swear.
In 3 weeks. Take your sob shit somewhere else. Hit the bricks, city boy.
Oh, so either there's an official fee for admittance into Dogtown for people like that guy, or he's trying to bribe his way in, and she wasn't having any of it because she's heard that story before. Ugh, this place. I've not even set foot inside it, and it's intriguing. I don't know. What happens if you just walk up to them and say hello? Oh, turrets. These turrets make me nervous.
You need a dressing down too? Piss off! Back off or it'll be hands, not words.
Okay. So he observed that guy being told off by her, and he thinks I'm trying the same thing. You know, I've just looked on my minimap for the first time, and it's like a Christmas tree of little orange, yellow circles. I don't think I've ever seen so many of those in one place. Also, I've just noticed there's a tarot, which I ought to go and find. Where is it? Where is that tarot? It's behind me now. Let me go find it. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh, I think this might be it. Whoa, as it says. Okay, we have a tarot. King of Cups. Let me go find this. King of Cups. A King of Cups is a creative and emotionally driven person. They're a strong individual who realises the importance of feelings. Intuition helps them navigate their lives. When fate falls in their favour, compassion guides their actions. When they're at odds with fate, it can be unwise to trust them. Wow. So when things are going well for them, they're compassionate, but when things are not going so well for them, you can't necessarily rely upon them. But they're driven by feelings. Emotionally driven person. How interesting. I wonder if that refers to Dog Eat Dog Look for Songbird. Tomorrow never knows, it says. I haven't finished talking to that guy yet at the gate. I want to... unwisely perhaps, I just want to know what the boundaries are with these Barghest people. This one here, for instance, this young lady who is of course a Barghest sergeant that we saw being mean to that guy. And this guy, he must be higher up than that. Surely he's a Barghest warrior, as one can tell by the skull above his head, warning you that he's not your average Barghest person. He told me off a moment ago. Can I get in your face?
I said no passage.
I can't get in your face. He said it will be hands, didn't he?
I said no passage.
Okay. Songbird is messaging me. Don't try to enter through the main gate. Find me first. I'll get you inside. I have messages from Panam. I'm going to leave those there. I'm leaving them there. They'll be safe. She wouldn't be happy if she knew where I was right at this moment, I'm sure. I've got to look for Songbird, so I'm going to go and look for Songbird back where I started from, by the looks of it. No, that's gone now. I thought this was like a market area. I don't think it is. Someone's left their guitar case there. Why? It might be his. No, it's not yours. It might be someone else's. Is it yours? Perhaps it is. Perhaps these two are together. Are you two together? Can I just ask this question? Oh.
Huh. Either you live the life, or the life lives you.
Good point, yeah. I just jumped in the air there with because I pressed the wrong button. That's a really good portent for heading into Dogtown if I'm going to press the wrong button. Oh, come on. I told you I was nervous. Am I allowed in there? I'm going to say I'm not. I think the security beam on that turret might not like it if I got too close. But I will explore down here because there are tents and things. Oh no, what is this? Oh god, it's not that beam thing I heard, was it?
Fucking...
Have I walked into something? No! Sync in progress.
What the? It's like someone shoved my head in a place.
B, you're gonna be okay. Breathe deep. Count to 10. Recite a mantra.
Hello, Songbird.
Whatever brings calm helps you stabilize. Your nervous system took a big hit. Broke down. Racing heart, cold sweat. It'll pass.
It sounds like he's almost like the effects of a panic attack, doesn't it? Racing heart, cold sweat. I've got to speak to Songbird. You don't know. The hell you doing to me? Sure hope so. I hope it will pass.
Don't rush.
I am taking a moment. I am not intending to rush. She looks very self-assured.
Fucking hope so.
I took the moderate answer there in response to her. Wow, it's weakened
What
him.
about the bomb ticking in your head? If I could disarm it now, I would in a heartbeat. You'll feel better any second now.
V, something stinks here. Think she's fucking with the relic. How in the...
All true, Johnny. But don't you fret. They're both safe.
How'd she do that?
Fuck
Both
off.
of us on the biochip protocol at once can trigger shocks for V, like you just saw now. Gotta cut you off.
What
For
the...
your safety, for V's safety.
Okay. She had the power to do that?
Had to mute him for now. He hears you fine, just can't talk back.
Hey, this girl's got skills. They're not skills like any I've ever encountered before.
We'll get along. I'm certain.
I wish I could believe you. I can touch Songbird and say you look like a construct. I can say, who are you? I can ask for that, I guess. I can, because I've got 20, I can say, guessing you're a netrunner. She's got to be a netrunner, hasn't she? To be able to do this?
Starting to put two and two together. You gotta be a netrunner. Damn good one at that.
Guilty as charged. Hopped on the relic's cognitive protocol to dial in. I see and hear what you do. Just now, I am on board Space Force 1, sitting right across from Rosalind Myers, President of the new United States of America.
The president?
What?
Fuck. No. You're not joking.
Dead serious, yes. The plane's been hacked. Trajectory set for Night City. They'll bring us down to Dogtown soon. Our comms are down, most likely jammed. The relic was my only option. Right now, you're our one contact on the ground.
What? So, she's on board, effectively Air Force One, with the president. It's been hijacked.
Understand how serious this is?
Yeah, I do. I'm just working this out. Let me just process, will you? This has all been sprung on me. So, you must work for the president then. You're on the plane with them. You're with the president?
Telling me the NUS president, Rosalind Myers, is there with you.
Sitting right across from me. She knows the situation. Waiting for your yes.
I'm sorry. I've just been plucked from complete obscurity here into the central part in an attempt to save the life of the president of the new United States. I mean, I understand why she's done it and how she's done it, but the timing. I was just going into Dogtown, and now it's turned into this. My contact with you has turned into this. So you're a netrunner. Can't you fix this?
Plane got hacked, right? You're a runner. Can't override?
I could. All I need is 24 hours, the right setup, and a bottomless pot of coffee. None of that's available just now.
Both of these things are true. Both of these things are true. I'm going to go with the bottom one first because this really
Understand
is.
how serious this is?
Yeah, I do.
Heavy shit. Am I really your one contact?
You're my last and only hope.
Oh.
The President's life, her safety, that's your top priority. She'll survive the landing. Dogtown, not so sure. You'll need to get her out of the plane before anyone else does.
Are we expecting this to go unopposed, or are we, I say we because she's not really here by the sounds of it then, since I can see through her, am I going to be expecting any company in the process of this?
Anyone else? Specifically, meaning you expecting company?
Kurt Hansen, Dogtown's commander-in-chief.
I've heard of him.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. He couldn't have netjacked the plane on his own, meaning Washington's got a mole problem. That one will need solving later.
This is growing. This is growing, and we haven't set foot through the gates. There's some sort of background plot to get rid of the president, bring the transport down in Dogtown, where Kurt Myers will do nothing more than take her prisoner, by the sounds of it. I don't want to say nothing's free, including my help. You did say you could help me. That's the reason I'm here.
Said you could help me. That the plain truth?
Just got a taste of my abilities, I believe. There's more.
I believe that.
I can cure you. Once and for all.
That sounded like an earnest promise. Is she the person the tarot's talking of? That if things are going well for her, she can be trusted, but she can't be trusted if things aren't. And things aren't going right for her at the moment.
Don't want to mess in your head more than I have to.
It's already messing with my head, Songbird. It's already messing with my head. I don't know who to trust. I would love to believe you, but how do I know I can trust you?
Why should I trust you? Gave me a seizure a second ago.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, I will make it up to you. Consider this, an advance. Your relic's crowded with clusters of corrupted data. I'm dumping that, making room for stuff that'll actually be handy.
Such as?
Some pre-Militech combat stuff. It's just lying around, gathering dust.
Oh, new perk tree unlocked. I hope it's new. I didn't like the way that some of my other perks, my other attribute things there seemed to just disappear when this one appeared. Relic. You've unlocked the Relic perk tree. To access the abilities it has to offer, you'll need to acquire relic points, which are unique to only this perk tree. These can be found at Militech data terminals, and there's an emblem for them, scattered around Dogtown. Data terms will appear on your map when you get near them. By downloading old Militech operational data and combat logs, you'll earn a relic point that can be spent in the relic perk tree. Alright. So I have an entire new ability tree then. A perk tree. And I've been given 3 points. And I can open the tree. I'm going to open it in a second to have a look and see what on earth's going on. I want to say thank you, obviously. Also, my fingertips are tingling. And decent soft, which would be appreciative. I think it might be time that I was appreciative. I want to stay on her good side, even though I can't necessarily trust her as yet.
Militech firmware. My. Solid soft.
Well, a cushy government gig like mine just comes with all kinds of perks. Now listen, what I gave you is the skeleton soft, but the firmware's fancy. It'll learn, grow with you. It'll improve if you feed it data.
Okay.
Combat analyses, logs of legendary ops, shit that make the NCPD piss its boots. Look around Dogtown.
Gotta get there first.
Main entrance is a no-go. You don't have an entry pass, and I don't have time to produce a fake. You'll slip in the back way, quiet as you can. We really don't need anyone spotting you, scanning you.
Okay, she's leading the way. I'm going to say...
So, with me?
I'm going to say lead the way. I'm not going to go with don't make me regret this, because I think she understands that already. Although, given that she's not even physically present here with me, what can I possibly do against her? She can invade V's mind. She can invade the relic chip. She's already booted Johnny out for the moment. She could wreak havoc if it decided that was what she was going to do, if she decided that was the tactic she needed to take. I'd better not fall foul of her, because I don't think I'm going to come out on top. Let me just look at this tree. Let me look on the relic tree. Oh, here it is. The relic now offers access to powerful new capabilities for your cyberware. The Militech combat software that Songbird uploaded into your system is only ever given to a select few. After all, with great power comes great responsibility. In this case, it's the power of life and death, but mostly death. By hacking the relic you carry in your head, Songbird has unlocked its safeguards, allowing you to discover the full potential of your cybernetic implants. See for yourself what skills FIA secret agents have at their disposal. Develop new abilities by downloading archived corporate data from Militech data terminals located throughout Dogtown to earn more relic points. That's essentially what she told me I had to do. There are 3 strands to it, I guess you'd call them. Emergency cloaking improves optical camo cyberware. I have that. I have hardly used it, but I do have it. Activating optical camo during combat by pressing R1 will cause enemies to lose track of you, giving you a chance to exit combat. Note, to use this ability you must have optical camo equipped to your combat gadget quick slot. Right. Second one is called Jailbreak. Unlocks new abilities for arm cyberware, mantis blades, gorilla arms, projectile launch system, which I do have, and monowire. Let me see if I can... Projectile launch system, what does it do? You can now overcharge the projectile launch system by holding R1. This launches a burst of 5 projectiles that cover a larger area. Show me. Oh, wow. That looks fun. Okay. And vulnerability analytics. During combat, you can now detect vulnerabilities in enemy armour and cyberware. Hitting vulnerabilities gives 100% crit chance, plus 25 armour penetration, weak spot damage bonuses. Dealing enough damage to a vulnerability will cause it to explode, generating an EMP blast that damages enemies within 3 meters. Demonstration, please. Okay. Well, I mean, I can acquire one of these right now. My thought would be the projectile launch system. Do you know what? I think I'm going to hold off. I'm just going to hold off because I've only just been given this thing. It's the shiny new toy, and the temptation is to use it immediately, and there's no need to do that. I'm not in a combat situation at the present, so I'm going to trust her.
Guess so. After you.
I'll be right beside you, as much as I can.
Find the entrance to the old parking garage. I can't go through the front door. I understand. Okay.
Garage. There, past the fence. See it? Smugglers used to use it. Now it's your turn.
Vaguely. I vaguely see it.
Try to sneak in. Maybe distract the guards. I don't know. Something.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Something. That's your tactical analysis of what you'd like me to do to gain entrance to this place. Oh, thank you for that public service announcement. I guess that was Kurt, since he referred to himself as the person deciding this. Alright. No NCPD, no corpse. I've got to be very careful here. Can I even open this thing? I can open this thing. I know where I am, Kurt. You're now in Dodge City. I'm going to open this gate and see what happens. I wish you hadn't done that. Kurt's little announcement is going to get on my nerves. I can tell this. Maybe I could have climbed that. I'm just... Hello? Get in? Why do I want to get in a dumpster? It stinks in here. Ugh. Get out. I'm glad you asked me. Oh, I see. But on the other hand, you've just dumped me into a hostile area by doing that. And I've already opened a gate. I don't know. I could go this way. I could go that way. I think the game wants me to go this way. So I'm just going to go back the other way for a minute. I'm not being contrary here for the sake of it. It's simply that I did manage to open this gate. And I got the ability to do it. So therefore it must be a legitimate way of entering this area. Also, it is high time I started tagging some of these Barghest sergeants. Let's see how many of them I can find. Can I tag you? Just. I think I've got sight of you to tag you. Just. Obviously this one who's here. I will try a ping. Thank you, those people shouting at your TVs and tablets and phones. Ping! I'll do that, thank you. I don't believe there are any cameras in here though. That's interesting. Also, I think I've not got line of sight on any of these other ones to be able to tag them. Can I see that one just through there? No, I can... maybe. Intermittently. When they move, I kind of get long enough to put a tag on them. Okay. I'm thinking I could sneak my way in here. It says enter the restricted area. And she said, do you see that garage over the far side? Which must be where that person is standing over there then. So that's my target. That's my way in. But I don't think these people are all covering each other's lines of sight. And on that basis, I believe I can go back out of the gate where I just came in. Yeah. It's Dogtown. I'm not in the mood for non-lethal takedowns. I'm really sorry. I'm just not. I think I've got to toughen up for Dogtown, and I think although I want to try and keep the morals that I've got in this game intact, when it comes to potential enemy combatants, I'm not necessarily going to show leniency. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Alright, so there's a guy over there who may well have someone covering him, but there was a guy back here. I don't need to sneak through that dumper, I've just realised. This is the other side of it, isn't it? I've literally just come out the other side. There's a guy over here who I can possibly take care of the same way. So I'll try that. I'll sneak up. Quietly. Is that my feet making that noise? Am I wearing cobbled boots or something? Okay, you can stay here and be gone. Actually, I believe I might be able to put your body... I'll take all that. Put your body in this receptacle. Is this one of the ones I can put bodies in? Thank you. I might bring you some more in a minute. Put your gun away. You don't need a gun. You might need a knife, thinking about it, but I don't think you need a gun. Alright. I'm watching the vision cones on my minimap. There are at least 3 additional troops in this area. 2 of whom may be overlapping somewhat. I don't think the one the other side of those crates can see this girl. So I think if I was to sneak up on her, grab her and drag her backwards, in a straight line, avoiding his line of sight, until we're behind here too, and I could do that again. Oh, do you see that readable? There's a readable there. I'll go get it in a minute. Whoa. New law to be had. Dump. No, it's not a new policy, me being ultra tidy in this game, that I've dumped 2 bodies out of the first 3. I will take that, however, and read it. Border Guard Report A0567-9H. 0:30 AM. Relative peace and quiet. 03:30 AM. Armed man tries to storm the border entrance. A psycho, regular or cyber-wise, par for the course in NC. Threat eliminated, no human casualties. 06:30 AM. Transports to the stadium wave through after a routine check. Cargo in accordance with specifications. 09:30 AM. End of shift. Duty relieved by Lieutenant Russell. 12:30 PM. Boring, nothing to report. 06:30 PM. Forgot to clock in at 3, but other than that, all good. Typical city suit, tried his luck, but with a thin wallet like that, no way he's getting into Dogtown. Transports are all good. Weston's a gonk. 09:30 PM. Lieutenant Russell is unprofessional. Left another mess in the booth. Who's going to clean that up? His mum? We confiscated 2 shipments of grenades. Papers were there, but didn't look like a professional job. 00:30 AM. Peace and quiet. Weston out. Thank you, Border Guard, for your report. I shall endeavour to get behind this guy as well. There's no need, I understand, for me to take all of these people out, but it's darn good practice. Oh, and also, there we go. Apparently, their visual acuity is quite severe here. He saw me for a fraction of a second there and immediately snapped into that mode. I'm going to put my gun away, actually. I think I can get behind him. Yes, I can. Quietly now. Nice jacket. When you put it on this morning, I bet you didn't know that you'd be dying later in it. Let me drag you over here and we'll do the kill. And I shall pick you up. Loot you first, of course. And then, no, I don't want to do that. Thank you, game. I want to pick up his body. Why can I not? Oh, is it because his head's stuck in that sack? Oh. Or is it? Maybe it's because I'm crouching down. That's really twitchy. It's kind of, there we go. Kind of didn't want to let me pick it up there. I just wanted to tidy up. I'm trying to be tidy. And now I've lost my bin. Where's my bin where I put people? I've gone past it. Oh, I've dropped you now. Oh, stay there. I can't be bothered. That, I'm guessing, is the door to the garage that I'm meant to be going through. And I shall shortly, but not just yet. Because you dropped your weapon. And there's a dude over here who's no threat to me whatsoever, but tasks me. Because he's here in this area. And the vision cones of the ones in the next area are looking the other way, which is good of them. Gun away. Ooh, a little bit tricky to get to though. Can I risk this? It's good practice. I keep saying it, it's good practice. Hi, come this way with me. I have a question for you. Where would you like to die? Over here, by this machine? Sure, we can do that. Let's do it. Okay. Alright. I believe we can now go through this door without fear of any of the troops from behind joining in should something go wrong in here. That's the reason why I've done this, really, is to try to mitigate disaster. I just don't know. Maybe I am being overcautious. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, open the garage. Oh, I don't open it. I roll underneath it. That wasn't dangerous at all.
Great. Now in you go. Look for a net access point. Jack in that, and I'll be able to help you.
Understood, Songbird. It's rather like having T-Bug in my head. It's reminiscent of that in a sense, although in a different way, because this isn't just a comms channel. She's actually, I think, in the chip, as we know, and that's her mode of communication. She sees and hears everything that I do. That ladder doesn't go anywhere. That's a shame. I like ladders. Climbing, mostly, not falling off, but... Ooh. Music. Earthquake. I'm being funneled here through this little gap.
You should be one level lower. Eyes peeled. Look for a way down.
Okay, I'm checking my minimap. There's a defined area now for us to investigate. Oh, hello. Beneath where we currently are. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the start of the main game proper and the cautious exploration that was impossible to avoid at that point. It was really encouraged for me. When I say it was impossible to avoid, it was not, of course, because if you were of the mind to rush through it, you could. I wasn't. And this is rekindling memories of that time. It's delicious. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this. I just don't know about Songbird. I'm guessing this area is beneath me and it's roughly the shape of this thing, so I've got to lift this up, have I? I've just got to move it. Was there anything over that side which I didn't scan? I don't think so. The subdued lighting in here is not helping. But I'm loving the music in the background. Okay, let's move this metal sheet. It's really spooky, very atmospheric. I didn't do that.
Look for a maintenance room. Bet anything you'll find a power source inside.
Yes, I bet anything it's over there, 10 metres away as well. Ooh, this is a large area. Can I think I can jump down here. Now we're in red lighting. I'm always, whenever I go anywhere that's got red lighting nowadays, like this, I'm always reminded of Misty and her warning about the mean reds. Misty. Something that came up in the comments was whether Johnny, we know Johnny inhabits V's head via the relic chip, whether Johnny and his complete access to everything that V does is not mirrored when Johnny takes control of V's body, whether it's possible therefore that V can have total recall of everything that Johnny does. And we know that's not the case. It isn't a straight swap. Their situations are different. But what came up in the comments was the suggestion that this might be changing, that the more V and Johnny spend time together and the more the relic chip is taking over V, the closer he is becoming to being able to experience the things that Johnny experiences rather than having to be told about them afterwards. At the moment where Johnny takes control of V's body, where V hands over control, it's very much that V goes to sleep, Johnny has a wild time in V's body, does the things he needs to do, and then V can't remember it afterwards and has to have it explained to him. It's like it was a bad dream, a nightmare, and only snatches of it come through to him when he's awake and back in his own body. But that seems to be changing. It seems to be now that less and less of it is like that, and more V is experiencing the things that Johnny experiences and has some recall of them. It's a very interesting point, I thought. It hadn't occurred to me, but I think it is a thing that's happening. Okay, I'm looking for an access point. And I'm going to loot. Oh, I just saw another readable. 2 already? Oh, there's going to be so much lore in this place. And I bet it's all stuff we haven't seen as well. Oh man, that thought had not occurred to me. Wow. You've got to be joking. What is that? Is that an access point?
An access point, but no power.
Okay.
See if you can restore it. It's the only way it can be of any use to you.
Oh good, that's the access port. But more importantly, there is a shard on the floor. I really ought to be careful. I'm just assuming there's nobody in here. What are you when you're about? Okay, let's read this. 112-2072 Special Threat Neutralization Unit Instructions. Phase 1. Remove any valuable items. List of specific items considered valuable available with your commanding officer. Phase 2. Disconnect power supply. Phase 3. Destroy passageways. Upon completion of Phase 3, submit a report to Colonel Hansen's HQ. Special Threat Neutralization Unit Instructions. We're neutralizing special threats. I've got to find a way to restore power here. That was a while back. 5 years ago. And I'm following this red zone as it is. Where does this go? Where does this go? It goes both ways. Oh, okay. I've got some lootables over here, which I shall loot. Oh no. My bonus from going to sleep and showering is about to run out. What shall I do without it? A leather bracelet. I'm picking these things up. It's worth 500 eddies, so, you know. These look like old drones. They are old drones. I'll grab them. They've got tier 4 quick hack components in. You never know. You never know. Alright, this little cul-de-sac has come to an end, so I can go back the other way. Which, does this go off in 2 directions too? No, it doesn't. It goes off in 1 direction, which is this one. Aha! What might you be? Turn on. I'll turn you on.
Turn something on.
I think we've done it.
Nicely. Exactly what we need.
Thanks, Songbird. And it's sending me back upstairs. I don't think I can go that way. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to use the stairs that I came down. It seems safer. Having said that, don't bang your head. Right, so now we've got the access point, which is going to restore power. Ooh. What's that over there? Stadium parking map. Underground parking garage. Sites marked as cleared. Okay. Right. Let's jack into this. Am I going to have to solve a code to do this?
We're up.
No.
Perfect. Breaching systems now. Proto-ancient protocols. Largely corrupted data. Give me a sec. Need to ping one of our SATs. Let's see which active Dogtown network links to this infrastructure. And putting in a backdoor. Ready to roll.
What did she just do then? This girl is very capable, which is making me a little nervous of her because...
Hop on the platform. I'll guide you to the garage from there.
It's like I'm the mouse in the cornfield and she is the bird of prey circling above. She can see everything. I can't see anything but the corn. I can see nothing. And I'm trusting the bird of prey. I'm a mouse trusting a bird of prey.
Hang on. Okay. Relic hack first. Then you slap the muzzle on Johnny. Now you bring some pile of scrap metal back to life. Serious trickery all. Who taught you?
I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. Trained under the best peeps in the biz. And they took me on because around age 13, I got the local Ripper to sell me a beat-up deck. Barely left in it since. I got noticed. The rest is history.
Got a feeling story's incomplete. Likely longer. More twisted.
Might be.
Okay. That's the most solid she's looked, actually, in all the times I've encountered her this far. I'm now entering a new area. Dogtown.
Apologize upfront for the query, but I gotta ask. Compeki Plaza heist. Why?
Well, Songbird, since you ask, I don't want to talk about it. I will talk about it, because I think establishing some sort of relationship based on knowledge about each other is probably a good way forward here. I did it for a friend. That's actually the truth.
Had a friend. We worked together. Gig was important to him. And he
was important to you. He didn't make it.
He did not.
He did not. I have got to reach the car elevator platform, which is 60 meters over there and up, apparently. So I guess I'm going to have to do some climbing. Or using of elevators. It's awfully dark in here. And there'll be people in the comments saying you can actually change the brightness settings in the game. I think it's meant to be this dark though. That's the whole thing, isn't it? Oh. I just made that car turn on its lights, I think, by scanning it. I'm not sure. I think it's meant to be this dark. I think it's meant to be somewhat unsettling for V. This dank atmosphere that we've got in here. Alright. So I've got to go down before I can go up. Is that what you're saying to me? Is this car going to fall off here? I don't like the look of it. The way it sprang to life. I think I'll just stand to the side in case it does. It's not going to. There's something over there. This is starting to look a bit like a... It says reach the car elevator platform. It's starting to look like a platform thing. I'm on 2A at the moment. Let me go over here and see what this is. Oh, do you know the other thing I'm going to have to do here in the darkness? Watch where I'm putting my big feet. Oh, that's a long way down. I don't want to do that. What do we have? We have got... I mean, a lot of these lootable things are just simply lootables. Oh, I've got to be careful around the back of this van as well. Okay. Alright, I get you. This is, I think this has been put here to illustrate the need for you to watch your step. I could die here simply by falling off something, is what it's saying to me. It's a legitimate possibility, given the restricted darkness and the numerous amounts of things to trip over. That's a platform going up, but then isn't this the same? A platform going up? Does that one just go up to a beam? I'm not sure this is a good idea. I'll just try it a little ways. Or maybe I won't. Ooh. Steady now, steady. Okay. I'm on the edge of my seat here. Calm. Just relax. Relax those shoulders. There'll be nothing left of me. There'll be nothing left of me by the end of this. Mark my words. I think I can climb over the top of this. I think I've got to be very careful how I do so. I think I'm going to go back down. This doesn't seem to go anywhere. Yeah, I don't need to do this. Let me go back down here. And that was it. There was a ramp at the end with lights on, which are kind of yellow. And as we all know, yellow is a sort of symbol, isn't it, for this is the way. I have a malfunctioning robotic arm. I don't know if that may have been something to do at one stage with the way that these vehicles were parked. It's fallen down a large hole. Okay, so I'm going to continue this way then. Now I'm thinking this is meant for me to climb on. Yeah, especially since I'm making the noise. There's my indicator. Do you know what I don't have here? I don't have a minimap. I've just realised I have no yellow line to follow. This is a platformer. That thing looks like it'd be dangerous if I got too near to it, so I won't. What happened? I wish you'd tell me if you're going to do that, Songbird. I really do. There's nothing to loot here. That doesn't mean there won't be. Is this going to start moving when I stand on it? No. Oh, yes it did! Well, that was a one-way trip. Yeah, that would be too. I'm not going that way. I think sometimes you need to go backwards, not just always move forwards, because, you know, sometimes, in my experience of games with platforms...
I think so.
I was about to say, in my experience of games with platforms, you sometimes have to move backwards as well as forwards. I've just taken a step backwards, I think. Do I want to be on this level? Or have I... No, I've not been here. I was about to say, or am I supposed to have climbed back up there? Possibly not. Someone's been here. Bedrolls. And resources, which I shall have. My weight's okay. I think I was at 138 when I started this episode. That's not bad. The reason it wasn't 1-2 something is because I think I've hung on to a weapon or two extra good ones that I picked up, or potentially so, last episode. And I didn't really want to sell them off for the sake of selling them off. In case. Cardboard? What's so significant about that? Created by a child. Dried up markers. Conclusion, this is a children's play area. This is a children's play area. How desperately dangerous is that? Are they playing in it now? In the modern time of this place's existence? This isn't something they were doing in the past. Oh, okay. That light just came on. I think the car headlights are assisting me in my path. I wonder whether Songbird is doing something with these cars. She's not telling me so, but I wonder if she is. Whether she's activating their headlights in order to help me traverse this. Which, I mean, yeah, it's good exercise and all that. But it's not easy. Each cat.
You need to hang tight for a sec.
Why?
By the way, must have gotten old by now. Hauling a faded rocker boy around strikes me as tiring.
Oh, I see. So, in the process of her inhabiting the relic chip, she's kind of gone past Johnny. There's been an interchange. Maybe she's been able to sense all about him. All about him. I'm going to query what she thought of Johnny when she had that experience then.
Not a Silverhand fan, are you?
Please. Samurai was done by their second album.
I've heard that said about so many groups in history, and very often it's wrong. It's proven wrong. There's a gap I've got to jump across here. How far back can I go to run up before I'm in danger of falling off? Let's try this. Okay, and now I think I've got the same this end too. So again, am I nearly at the end of this? Yeah, I just don't want to leave myself not enough space. Let's go. Oof. Oh. And now this looks like I'm meant to climb up on top of this van. Okay. Again, I'm being guided by the yellow lights. Alright, this platform, if that's what it is now starting to get a little bit hairy. The verticality of it is increasing. Ah, more resources. These are like little kind of... Do you know what? Take a break from climbing and come over here and see what we've left for you to find. I need that, I really do. Oh, I found a readable! Yes! Yes. Okay, I'm warming to Dogtown. There needs to be something here to make me warm to it. Archive conversation, Leo Stevenson and Beckett Brown. Leo: told you, dude, can totally go this way. Beckett: sure, talk to me when you're in Dogtown. Leo: practically already there, Toom. Nobody scanned me, nobody will. Way's prime as pie. Beckett: prime my... You're going to fall off a platform in that pitch dark hole and break your neck. Leo: Toom, don't jinx me. I wonder if he did. I wonder if Beckett jinxed Leo and Leo plunged to oblivion below. I mean, I would stick my head over the side and see if I could see his body, but I'm not that inclined. Not when there's this rickety car that I've got to clamber over to get to the next level. Do I go that way? Do I go that way? I don't go that way. I don't go that way. Yeah, there's nothing in that car. I just thought it would be good to put something in the back of it to make it worthwhile walking that way. This is fantastic. Can I just say, when you look at this little bridge, don't take your eyes off it, Clive. Don't look down.
Fuck me.
I literally said, don't look down. Oh, oh dear.
V, President Myers wishes you the best of luck.
Oh, thanks. That's really good. She could have done it before now, I'm just saying. Tell her I said hello. Hello, how have you been? How are the kids? I would like to know how she's doing.
How's she doing?
Awful nice of you to ask.
Thank you.
I laid out the details of our plan. Typical Rosalind. Keep me apprised, she says calmly. Just sitting there, sipping her gin, looking through her agenda, postponing meets. Woman's unshakable.
You meet people like that from time to time. People who in a crisis just do not fluster whatsoever. I've got to jump over there. Careful. Oh, what was that noise? I don't like noises off. You do meet people like that from time to time. Not very often. You know, I think they're the sort of people who end up flying spaceships to the moon. Really. They should be when you think about it. Someone who can keep ultimate calm in an absolute crisis. I can go over there, however, I don't know. Oh, there, steady. Let's get back on the straight and narrow. I was a bit close to the edge there, I think. Let's just go backwards a little way. I don't... Am I supposed to jump up there? I don't think I am, no. But there is like a ramp here. Didn't go anywhere though, does it? Must be this way. Follow the yellow lines. Every time I walk on a grating now and can see through it, I'm thinking it's going to collapse beneath my feet. Don't follow the yellow lines. Who told you to follow the yellow lines? Don't listen to them.
Oh shit.
Good grief. This whole thing's unstable. All these plates are moving as I'm walking over them. I need to keep moving. But not too quickly, because that's what the game wants you to do. It wants you to rush. It wants you to make a mistake. Oh, this is so nervy. I am desperate for a drink of orange, and I am not going to stop one yet. I'm not stopping to have one yet. Oh, you're kidding. I've got to jump up. Oh, no, hang on. Maybe I can climb up here. That way? Yes, apparently. I don't know. It seems to be the right way. I mean, there's something over there now showing up and I haven't been that way. Maybe I could have gone that way. Oh well, can't do everything. I'm guessing this is the... Oh, well, look at that. That looks dangerous. Right, so I've got to jump. Oh. The railing fell off the far side when I landed on it. Oh, 35 metres. At least it's on the radar properly now. We're not far away. Oh God, it's another one of those really tiny catwalks. Don't lean on the rail. V, don't lean on the rail. And before you go across it, look around you, just in case there's some juicy resources been left. Like another readable, perhaps. This is just like the start of the main game. It's like being sent back to school. I love it. I think this is fantastic.
Bright as the city side metro, huh?
Hey.
Reminds me of when I was starting out. I'd look for places like this. Set up a power bypass, jack in. Essentially steal my way onto the net. Grab the riskiest gigs I could find. Learning as I went. The hard way, usually. But sometimes, a few times, I really pulled off coups.
Anything I'd find on BBS gossip feeds?
Biotechnica in 63 or 4. Fermentation facility in Oregon, off the grid hack. Sound familiar?
Now, I followed her there, and I'm well aware of the fact that I probably could have gone off to the right, but I wanted to stay within range of being able to hear her conversation because I thought that was important. And you don't know when conversations are going to be once or never again type conversations where you can't simply wander off and then come back to them. I just got the feeling with that one I needed to stick with her. I am going to pretend that V does know about this, that he's heard about this thing.
No shit, that was you? Only the best reach that high. Talking Spider Murphy, Bart Moss, Songbird. Nah, Nick's not setting off buzzers.
If I'd wanted fame, I'd have gone rocker chick.
Well, I mean, she has a good point there. Make your way to Dogtown through the garage. All right. Since you've asked me so nicely, I shall. I don't think I have to go up that ladder immediately. I think I can go to the end of this corridor. I can afford that much of a detour. There is nothing there. I will return and go up the ladder, as instructed. I guess that's what Songbird would have done had she got legs and needed to use ladders, not just be able to materialise herself in places. Okay. The music's come back and the lighting is red. I'm just going to pause, having done that, and have a quick drink of orange. Back in a second. Ooh, okay, I'm back. I needed a break there. I really did. That was quite stressful, actually. Let's go. Make your way to Dogtown through the garage. What noise was that? Noises off do add something to the sense of general unease in a situation such as this, because they're often unexplained. You never do find out what the cause of the noise was, or whether it was benign or whether it was a threat. It just adds to the sense that it's not a place you've been before and not a place you necessarily want to be for too long. There's a heck of a lot of industrial activity noises here. I see a computer. Spotted. Got it. A number of these machines are either working or not. Well, that looks like it's malfunctioning. That's short-circuiting, I would say. I'm not sure I should be going behind these cabinets, but there's a space here, so I'll get into it and have a look. Nope, there's nothing much to be had there apart from paint stripping off the backs of them, probably due to the humidity down here, or up here, or wherever. Let's turn this on. It's on. Good. Now I can use it. And I have messages. Excellent. Parts, please, from Paulie Cross to Leanne Ramsey. How's the lift parts coming along? We gotta get 'em or no? From Leanne back to Paulie. Parts, please. We will, just not anytime soon. Paulie to Leanne. You can't speed it up somehow. I got everything here taped up within an inch of its life, literally. Running out of options. Pretty soon I'm going to have to shut down the worst ones and use their parts for the others. From Leanne to Paulie. You mean you haven't been doing that already? So you're just going to wait until everything falls to pieces? Paulie to Leanne. Okay, all clear, boss. A little bit of argy-bargy on the subject of maintenance and routines that seemed obvious to one person, but you know, the other person's just doing their job. This is from Paulie to Annette de la Crosse. How's it going, hun? And then Annette or Annetta de la Crosse replied to Paulie, huge explosion a minute ago. Thought the building was going to collapse. Paulie to Annetta. Yeah, heard it here too. That's why I wrote. From Annetta to Paulie. You think this is war? Like, war for real? Paulie to Annetta. Dunno, let's not worry about it right now, okay? I'll head home early and we'll figure out a plan. Oh dear. This is from Leanne Ramsey to Paulie Cross. Hey, grab your and get the hell out of there. Go home, get out of Pacifica, wherever. Things are about to go down, and I don't mean some itty-bitty corpse shuffle. The are going at it for real this time. Paulie to Leanne. Re-evacuate. Okie dokie, I'll just close up shop and head out. Leanne to Paulie. Sorry, did the big capital letters not make it clear? Don't close a thing. Get your out of there right now. Paulie to Leanne. Re-evacuate. Oh, okay. Leanne to Paulie. Paulie, listen. If you need it, I got a basement and Eddie fixed up some supplies. Grab Annetta and come over here. Paulie to Leanne. Thanks, boss. Wow. That was when things happened. And then we've got clean this up. Choom, clean this place up. No idea why you dragged all this junk in here, and you can bet I don't give a about your might come in handy later. Some rusty torn off thing, what's it? Our job's to guard the area, not open up the best little junk house in Pacifica. Come on, Choom, my dad was a hoarder and I'm getting flashbacks just looking at this mess. Okay, right. Good context. Thank you for the input. Oh, don't say input and output. That makes me think of Panam. She wouldn't believe where I was. She would not believe where I was. Where does this go? I know this is not where I'm supposed to be going, but it's here, so why wouldn't you? There's a bunch of stuff down here. There's a satchel with some euro dollars in it. I can't conscience the wisdom of crawling through this space in the knowledge that all this stuff above me is fairly rickety. Well, has been so far. It goes on a little way. I've still got the mood music playing. Oh, it'd be a great place to hide a readable. Please hide a readable down here. Can you not hide a readable down here? Alright, okay. That's sending me back up, I guess, where I may have just been. But let me just explore this little area first. Yeah, it is. It's where I came in. Okay. I've come round in a circle slightly. Let's go up here. Okay. I love these little labyrinthine corridors and crawlways and
elevator. Hop in.
Access spaces. Oh, there's another
reader.
reader.
You'll be in Dogtown in a minute. Try to steer clear of Hansen's goons.
Why? What's his story?
Speaking of Kurt Hansen, what else do you know about him?
Hansen was an officer. Militech. Tail end of the Unification War, his unit was tasked with taking Night City.
Okay.
They managed to secure a foothold in the southmost pocket and stuck around. Refused to demobilize, lay down their weapons, abandoned Dogtown instead.
Traded one conflict for another, basically.
Hot or cold, no better way to make a buck than war.
Always been the danger of having a heavily armed military with high proficiency and leadership skills, that you run the risk of these breakaway things happening in situations where they disagree with the fundamental direction of the orders they're being given. And so it occurred in that situation. Saw an opportunity, took it. I'm sorry I'm jumping for joy every time I see a readable, but there was a time recently where we didn't seem to get many new ones, and now we've entered Dogtown. It seems like virtually everything we've encountered is fresh, and you don't know what that means to me. You don't know what that means to my brain. It's like endorphins. It really is. Here we go. Construction log. Natalia de Turin. Right at the start of the design stage, I recommended reducing the number of parking spaces to improve the elevator functionality. The systems we had to work on required more space to service a single spot. Since my proposal was rejected, the work lasted 11 weeks longer than originally planned, and we had to swap out several platforms that were damaged during testing. However, I can confirm that the parking garage is now functional and completely safe. I don't consider myself responsible for the delays or loss of equipment. The client's demands were impossible to meet in the given time frame and with the tools provided. I reported my concerns at the start of our work, and my team kept to standard, legally binding working hours. The project could not have been completed earlier. Ooh, sounds like there was some comeback there over the delays, which were not her fault, as she very lucidly put out there. She explained herself and established her position very well, I thought. I am entering the elevator. I've entered the elevator. And... oh. It's been activated by my good friend Songbird. Good friend. She's the only person I know here. She's the only person I know here. What am I to do? And she's not even here. Johnny's AWOL because obviously he's suspended at the moment. We are going up in the world. Alright, Stadium level 2 and beyond. Go to the black market. Go where? Have a door which I can open because I'm strong. 3. Push it. Good work. I'm guessing that was the only way that I could have gone. Yes. There wasn't another way. Apparently so.
Up the stairs, through storage. You should pop into the market.
Pop into the markets. I should pop into the market that way. However... Oh, I can't go that way. Ooh, what was inside there? It looks like some sort of... I don't know. Quiet area for a janitor or storekeeper or someone. There only seems to be one chair. You tend to imply a solitary job. Okay, I'm going through the curtain that leads to adventure. Or misadventure, whichever is your preference. There is an area, it says go up the stairs, but there's an area beneath the stairs which may merit some small look around. Can't squeeze through that small gap. Can squeeze through this small gap. Okay, the stairs it is then. We'll be fashionable. We'll use the metal things. And we've got people. I saw someone's body sideways on there. I think I'm here. I don't know how I'm meant to... Oh, the game does it for me. Part the ways. Alright, this is the black market and I've levelled up. Perk points are on 3, attribute points are on 3, relic points I suspect are still on 3. There's a cacophony of sound in here. It's really very noisy. There are numerous machines. Vendors? This place is alive. There are also stairs on the far side that seem to lead up to other rooms. Alright, let's get down there. I don't know where I'm going to begin. It's a safe area. It says go to the construction site, but surely I'm meant to do something here as well. Am I not? Can I talk to these people? Maybe I can. Let's start to you. You do have an unusual appearance, which I want to inquire about tactfully.
Radical mods, June. Never seen anything like that on a non-maelstrom.
You mean this? Ain't seen nothing yet. Check this out. Well, this shit here.
What happened? Some kind of accident?
There's a bunch of theories. Cyber psychosis, childhood accident, mind blast, body dysmorphia. Take your pick.
Which one's the real one?
Whichever one's gonna land me a sale. Speaking of, how can I help?
Oh, I don't know if I'm here to buy things, but I'll have a look at your menu.
Collection. Ain't scared something will go off on its own?
I'm jacked into all of them. Feedback loop, cohesive connections, and all that. Chill.
All of these are your peripheries. Not afraid of an overload?
Me? Afraid? No, wait. Maybe.
This is the first person I've met in here.
Don't want the gear to get cold now, do we? Hey, check out this bad boy. Rostovich DB2 Satara. The word is, this Jum named Brick owned it.
Where'd you get that piece?
Hey, a good dealer never reveals their sources. I'm all about the lost, the found, and the kinky. Make all your lethal dreams come true.
Oh, he does indeed have wares to sell. Well, I don't particularly, I mean, it's very early days to be spending my 1.5 million of eddies. Sasquatch's hammer. You've got Sasquatch's hammer here. It's how much? 110,924 eddies. That's 2/3 of that's a lot of money. I wouldn't pay that much for. I'm trying to think what I bought that was 150,000. I would no. I'm not buying Sasquatch's hammer off you. Butcher's cleaver. Yeah. Okay. Problem solver. A problem solver power machine gun. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but look at the attack speed and weapon handling on it. Okay, right. Look, I thank you for your kindness. What else have you got? It's got some grenades. Got a few. Yeah, I mean it's subcategories. Okay, I'm going to back away from here. I want to buy something. I mean, it looks like I could buy a piece of field artillery.
Go plant Syncorn.
Oh, this guy's had enough. He's thinking of getting out of here and going elsewhere to do less complicated things. Oh, there are going to be a bunch of these conversations to have here. How to sell a guitar. Demonstrate it. You have to be wary of this though, don't you? Demonstrations with guitars, because I think every person who begins an instrument sometimes falls foul of having it demonstrated to them by someone who can really play it, and obviously the suggestion in your head is that you can sound like that too, and it's not necessarily the case, does it? You have to sort of decide for yourself that you're going into it for you, to get enjoyment out of it for you at your level, whatever that level turns out to be, and that just because someone else is better than you and always will be doesn't mean you should give up doing it if it gives you satisfaction and enjoyment. That's the way I play guitar, because I know I'm not that good. I really am not that good, but it's pleasing, you know, it makes me feel happy to do it, so why not? Yeah, okay, I'm not buying. He knows I'm not buying. He says, you're a time waster. Do you see the sign? No time wasters. Yeah, as I was saying, Howitzer or something like that, maybe. I don't think I've ever seen an arms retailer selling shells before. Actual shells. Nor, and I'm not being judgmental here, does she look like the sort of person who'd be interested in buying them. Maybe it's a present for her boyfriend. I'm just saying, I don't know. Or girlfriend. Who knows? There are no restrictions here. Child, what are you doing walking around this place? There's another one. Seriously? Shouldn't you be doing something else more constructive?
This is Kurt Hansen.
Buy one of these?
If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place. NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe, as long as you abide by my rules.
Okay.
Sound fair to you?
Yeah.
I thought so. Good.
Yeah, it is a military dictatorship, isn't it? He's established himself as the de facto head of it by virtue of seizing the area, and by the time anybody thought to try to do anything about it, by the sounds of it, it was too late. I'm just going to explore around here and look at these things, because there may be people I can interact with. I really have no idea where I'm going. I know there is a yellow line there, and eventually I'm going to be following that to the construction site. But what I'm saying is I do want to explore the market area first. Yes, maintenance never stops. All of this complex machinery, and even the non-complex stuff, requires maintenance. There's a lot of people here. This is a very popular area. It's another one of those ones where daylight doesn't penetrate, does it? There is no time of day here. It's all the same time of day. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Grab set. What set? What are you talking about? Have I missed something? I'm going to back off here. Yes, I did. There's something on the table there. What is this? AR goggles? I'll grab those. They can't be bad for me, can they? Oh, hello. How does this work? The best dressed client has been chosen. That's me. 5% off for the best dressed client. I can try a lot of costumes on. The sexiest customer. Oh, essentially. Oh, I see. Right. He's going to do different actions, is he? The strongest customer. This is a multi-purpose costume my wife designed, I'll have you know.
You've come to the right place.
Angriest.
NCPD, gang wars,
okay.
Not in Dogtown.
That was angry.
Taxes.
Give me deadliest.
In Dogtown,
gun.
I keep your business safe.
Okay. And the coolest. Well, he's already the coolest. Just dress like that. What do you have to do to be cool? Just look like that. You see, he's not doing a great deal. Okay. I'm going to turn them off. This guy wanted to talk to me before I started to play with the AR goggles. I bet you are making some money down here in the clothes biz. He's got quite an interesting selection of clothing. There's a predominance of yellow in the colours, and I'm wondering whether that's a Barghest influence that you're reflecting here, including in your headband subconsciously, and indeed in your tech, in your hand. Could be gold, I guess. But yeah, is there money to be made here?
In a market dominated by arms deals and tank sales, you sell clothes.
Apparently, yes.
Ah, not just any clothes. Only the finest knockoffs of the finest brands. From Avanti to Giovanni Brizzi.
And how's biz?
Fine for now. But my son's an athlete. If I just say the word, we have a chance to leave Dogtown.
An athlete? Where's he train?
There are places.
How interesting. So this guy is part of that trade in counterfeit goods that we heard about at the border, where the troops were talking to the guy with the crates in the van. But also he's got a way out of Dogtown if he wishes it, a legitimate way, because of his son's academic prowess. Show me what you've got in terms of clothing, David.
Looking for some preem threads.
Then you're in the right place.
I'm not promising to buy any of this, but he's got quite the selection here, actually. That's quite a big wardrobe of clothes. And a goodly amount of it is tier 5 stuff as well. Interesting. Most of the buffs associated with these ones that have got buffs are nothing more than I've got already on the ones I've got selected. So from that point of view, I'm not too worried. But if I spend any amount of time here, and I don't know how long Phantom Liberty is, I have no idea how long it is. This might be a place I could bring Mrs. Clivical with me to do some clothes shopping. And he may not be the only clothes vendor either. Thinking about it. Thank you, David. I've remembered that you're there. I'll recommend you to all my friends. And actually, that wasn't all of his clothing stock either. This must be all his too, on these rails.
Wait, this ain't what it looks like.
What?
This is Kurt Hansen. If you're
okay.
doing this, you come to the right
You let me go?
NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs?
What's going on here?
In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my rules.
Alright, okay, so a Barghest sergeant, just guessing, yeah, has just threatened this dude. Man, are you okay? Do you want to talk? I'm not sure he does. I think the kid walking past may have talked, but this guy's too traumatised to speak. Yeah, he's just got to be left. Trauma team. I mean, look at that. Isn't that ironic? I think it is. I'm carrying on round here because it's just fascinating. What is this? Why has it got a $ sign on it? What's it do? I'm sorry, it's a what? A wardrobe randomizer. If I put 1500 edges in, transfer cred and win a prize. I can't resist this. I've used it. I don't know what's happened. Has my wardrobe changed? Oh, it better not have. No, I seem to be wearing a... I think everything's as it was. Yeah, these look like my ordinary sets of clothes that I've had there all the time. Yeah, I remember making that one. There's my Netrunner one. There's the other one that my wife made for me. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I don't know what happened there. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me. Was that what's supposed to happen? I don't know. I could ask this guy. I don't think he'd tell me. He's just gone. Sup? You just blew smoke in my face. That's sup. Ooh, is this another weapons vendor?
Lebanese? Not bad. Big shipment of grenades. Cleaned us out, in fact.
The ordnance okay? Not going to be fielding any complaints later, are we?
Nope, no way.
Okay. And the kid from Tanzania, tank guy.
Tank guy was Somali.
Yeah. So he order anything?
Still had you. Claimed he's got a better offer, but I think he's just trying to talk us down.
Right. Let him sweat. Won't get another offer. He'll find his way back.
Oh my heaven. The arms dealers are on a different level in Dogtown. We thought the weapons vendors in Night City were weapons vendors. They look like little side gigs compared to these people. Look at the number of weapons. I need to talk to this girl. She looks like she wants to talk to me. I would like to know all of these things. What kind of folks actually come here for the sorts of things you're selling? That guy behind her there is not just holding that gun for the sake of it. Or the other one who's sitting there. These are the hired muscle, just preventing any problems from happening.
Impressive selection. Probably got some interesting clientele.
I'll bet.
It's a cliche, I know, but troublesome questions bring troublesome situations. The kind we all like to avoid.
Okay.
In fact, my family's built its reputation on it. These are my sons. My heads of, security. Experts in keeping the peace.
Nice threat. Direct, but polite.
Why, thank you.
Do you know, Sophia, I thought they were related. Looking at their build and their hair colour, they looked it. I'm not saying they're twins, but I could imagine they are your offspring, and you must be so proud of them, following in the family tradition. I like to know who I do business with, Sophia.
Like to know what I'm buying and who's selling it.
There are many things we like that we can't have, but I'm feeling generous today. My name's Sophia, and I've been in this business since before you were born. Our merchandise is as clean as Saburo Arasaka's conscience. God rest his soul.
And I think I ought to look at the wares of all these people just to get a feel for this market. I just get the feeling, and it may be wrong, that the reason I'm being introduced to this market is because it's going to be a central resource during the course of the game that if I need to, I'll be able to pop back to. I can't imagine why it would be so detailed with so many retailers in one place were that not to be the case. So that's my interpretation of it. I am looking for weapons.
Shopping for iron.
Always.
Personal use or wholesale? Looking to buy yourself an early Christmas present or equip a small army?
Both.
Whatever your needs, we can meet them.
Personal use.
Say no more. But should you find yourself in an arms race, we're here to help you cross the finish line.
Yeah, the problem is, though, you'd say that to anybody who turned up at your desk. So if I turn up and said, I'd like that weapon and you sell it to me because I'm going to fight Gimme, whatever his name is, and then Gimme turns up, you're going to sell him something as well that can defeat the thing I just bought. And then I have to turn up because you've sold... You see where I'm going with this, don't you? I think this is what's called an arms race. And she's actually the person with the firing gun who starts it all off. I mean... she has some juicy grenades there amidst her stuff. Weapon-wise, whoa. Crafting spec for metal, a power revolver. Look at the damage specs on that thing. Only a crafting spec though, but then this is 2. Power submachine gun, not much damage again. I don't know what it is about submachine guns in this game. That on the other hand, damage and reload speed, fairly massively high damage, but quite a slow reload speed. That's the problem with shotguns. Yeah, okay. I've made contact with another weapons dealer and her lovely boys.
This is Kurt Hansen. If you're hearing this, you've come to the right.
Kurt's unsettling monologue continues.
Gang wars, not in Dogtown.
They can sell you actual turrets and...
In Dogtown, I keep your business.
I've never seen such weaponry in one place.
3,000 eddies going once.
Oh, hello.
Going twice. Sold to vendor license number TMBM22 for 3,000 eddies.
What is it?
What's inside this enigmatic trauma team package? Vendor TMBM22. I hope the reveal won't be too traumatic. Seriously though, congratulations. But don't you worry, the next auction of original corporate commodities will start in a few minutes. No risk, no reward, baby.
Alright, so they're selling stolen goods here, aren't they? They basically pinch this stuff. It's been nicked, it has been purloined from Trauma Team and whoever else, I'm guessing, and then it ends up down here on the black market being sold. And again, we've got security standing around, just enabling all of this. Oh, we have a cultural corner. I think he's selling the same thing again.
Sold to the vendor license number XYFG75.
Making music and selling musical instruments in a quiet corner.
Inside this mysterious
well, not so much musical instruments actually. I think there might be 1 or 2 in there, but it's just objet d'art, isn't it? It's bric-a-brac. Books and a boom box and some, I don't know what that is, pewterware, brassware, I don't know what it is particularly, spare parts, food, miscellaneous containers of, I don't know what, booze, cleaning fluid, engine oil, it could be anything, couldn't it? Alright, okay. Well, I'm going to carry on making my way around. Those appear to be the steps that we're meant to go up, I've just realised, according to my area safe map. However, I have not finished exploring as yet. Dude, what are you doing? Is he welding something? He is as well. Where's your welding mask? Think of your eyesight. Good heavens, what are you trying to do?
This is Kurt Hansen.
Hey, Kurt.
If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place.
Oh, I'm hearing it.
NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs them?
Tools.
Dogtown, I keep your business safe, as long as you abide by my rules. Sound fair to you?
It does sound fair to me, Kurt, but then I'm going to say that. And we still have... I mean, basically, it could well be a homeless person who's moved from Night City down here thinking their luck might be better.
What's up?
Nothing compared to you. Nothing at all. I really do feel for you.
Oh.
I do, seriously. If it were possible for me to give you some of my 1.5 million eddies...
Are you around here?
Very new, actually. Really just as green as grass. I've literally just got off the boat, as they say. I'm new in town. I am all at sea. But I've just got off the boat. So yeah, you see what I'm saying? Oh, hello. We've got blue screens of death. You're kidding. System warning. A fatal error occurred while creating a TLS client credential. The internal error still... and so on. Oh. Okay, well I wouldn't buy any of those then. Is this a computer shop? What is this?
Weźmy kredyt. Kończymy ze stadionem i...
Ty, dokończymy później. Au! Mamy klienta.
Czego szukasz? Harmonii, medytacji? A może tego, co wszyscy? Mamy vana pełnego przygód dla umysłu.
Intensy dla każdego.
Okay, they're brain dance retailers. I can't read the blue text fast enough because it's moving too quickly. Normally, if they were speaking in a foreign language, I would try to read it so that, you know, if you're listening at home because you're busy doing something, you can hear me speak what it is they're saying. But essentially, they're offering me brain dance stuff. I'm going to ask them the same sort of question. Is this your way of making it big so you can get out of here?
Getting out of Dogtown? Out of the biz?
Uciekać? Nie uciekać, tylko wynieść biznes na nowy poziom. Już nie tylko dystrybucja, ale stworzenie czegoś swojego.
Braintensy to jedna sprawa, ale wyobraź sobie takie mało inwazyjne wszczepy. Takie nieobciążające organizmy.
Nice dream. Lofty, but nice.
Małymi kroczkami do celu. Zdrowe ciało to teraz luksus, na który naprawdę mało kto sobie może pozwolić. To jednak jest gra warta świeczki.
Pewnie. Ale na razie braindensy.
You see, parts of what he's saying make perfect sense, don't they? That respecting your body is a good way forwards, and to make minimally invasive cyberware that didn't cause the problems that we know can possibly be attributed to cyberpsychosis, and we've discussed that before. It may be a red herring, but we don't know yet. I can see where he's coming from. You wouldn't have expected that level of discourse given the somewhat bleak and meagre surroundings in which these two gentlemen find themselves operating currently. But I guess they have got, as V said, lofty ambitions. I've asked it of everyone else, so I'll ask it of you. Show me what you've got.
What are you selling?
Oto nasza oferta.
Alright, so we have... What do we have? Bone Tweaker. Rare, underrated and underpromoted XBD. Step into the shoes of a Ripper Doc on the front lines during the Fourth Corporate War. Saw off arms and legs, replace limbs and service damaged cyberware. An experience suited solely for real fans, I can imagine. All the blood and oil. Dance of Brain of Lech, and I can't read that name I'm afraid. Imported XBD, impossible to get otherwise. Real experiences of a person living in the Polish People's Republic. That will cost you 1,989 eddies. The first one would have cost you 2,018. Farmer's Mate. They're all miscellaneous, I think, these things. First ever attempt to localise a BD, originally recorded in Indonesian, into English. Users relive a day in the shoes of a palm oil farmer who unexpectedly meets his mate. It's a romance. It's 1,999 eddies. Rent. Become the landlord of Mega Building H10 and experience the excitement of collecting rent from your tenants. A unique experience available only to those with deep pockets. V could be in that brain dance. He could be in it. Retro Trunk. Experimental XBD for connoisseur only. Lets users feel almost like a Quadra VTech through a heavily edited experience. That'll cost you 2,020 eddies. And the last one is called The Snitcher. This is 2007 eddies. Rare and hard to find XBD that puts users in the shoes of a convict interrogated by the FIA. Experience the thrill of snitching on your comrades from the underworld to Night City's law enforcement authorities and the espionage arm of the mighty Noosa federal government. What else do you sell, out of interest? Oh, a progression shard. Oh, it provides a perk point. That gives me Solo XP, Book Sculptor, Shinobi XP, Engineer XP, Netrunner XP. These could be useful to have. I mean, I'm tempted to buy something. 17,000. A tier 5 progression shard provides 1 perk point. I'm going to buy something because I haven't bought anything yet. And I'm at the market. Who knows when I'll be at the last stall? I'll purchase that. It was looted, I'd have to say. I think I've just bought stolen goods. I think I've just realised I've just bought stolen goods. I'm leaving them. I'm leaving you. Now, are these... They're not the stairs that I came down, are they? This is that other level that I could see across the way. What's going on?
Brother, have mercy! My younger sister got back west from Belgium with her young'uns. Their house got flooded, lost everything they had, and the insurance process takes forever.
So, I've kids to feed too.
Oh, and some trading goes on here as well then. People selling and buying and negotiating prices as they go. Maybe there's bartering. Perhaps there's actual exchange of goods and services here. Who knows? This place is just... It's a different world, is what it is. It's literally a different world. It's nothing like Night City. I'm sorry? A butcher's?
Kurt Hansen. If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place.
That's a butcher's.
NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes,
oh boy.
Who the fuck needs them?
Can we talk? We can.
I keep your business safe.
Do you serve authentic meat here? I'm not being funny, but
I thought so. Good.
If you look around you at the things hanging up, would you not say the answer to this question would be yes, or yes with a very curt response?
You got any real meat back there?
You mean from animals? Don't be ridiculous.
Well, maybe not then. So maybe even here they're still selling meat that's very heavily
what you got to eat?
Manufactured and processed.
See for yourself.
Show me what's on your menu. Okay, it's standard fare by the looks of it. We've got locust pepperoni pizza. That looks like that tofu, tuna and pineapple pizza, which I keep seeing everywhere now. And that's the green pizza, which is the artichoke and avocado one. I mean, two things I don't actually like particularly. So the only thing I could eat from that would be the bread base. I'd be picking everything off it, which would not make it worth 22 eddies in my book. All right. I mean, fascinating stall to know exists though.
Yo, Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milk on kids drunk. To the nearest store for a please.
You call cooking oil fuel? I told you, it will not work.
Waste not, want not, my pa always used to say.
I mean, he's got a point, you know. The reuse of old cooking oil.
Hey,
I once saw someone in a car park of a supermarket nearby who had one of those cars that could run on cooking oil, you know, vegetable oil, and he'd literally been into the supermarket. They must have had an offer on or something. It must have been very cheap, and he bought multiple containers of vegetable oil and he was pouring them one by one into the tank of his car. I'm not kidding you, he must have had like 50 or 60 of these containers in his trolley and he was standing there emptying them into his car. I've never before or since seen anything like it, but it stuck with me to this day.
Pulls, top-end brains-ass equipment, and the best chefs in the universe. If you're looking for a taste of paradise, don't wait a microsecond longer. Send space to 7299 right now.
Space?
The Crystal Palace. Feel alive in the dead of space.
Okay, Crystal Palace. Interesting. I'm only going this way because it's here.
This is Kurt Hansen. If you're hearing this, you've come to the right place.
Where have I just gone?
NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck?
What is this place? What's going with this yellow lighting?
I keep your business safe as long as you
this gun's got a gun.
Rules. Sound fair to you? I thought so. Good.
He's just an NC resident. I don't think he's got any axe to grind with me. Should I even be going down here? What is this place? I think I might have wandered off the beaten path.
No.
Somewhat.
I told you already. No, you listen. I will not be intimidated. Goodbye.
What's this? Oh, it's a medical place. I've walked into a pharmacy, a dispensary.
What do you want?
What are those people talking? What is... Oh, taking. Did it say taking? I didn't see what it said. What are these people taking? What are those people taking?
You sell to these people? What kind of wave you got them riding?
Something that allows them to get away and witness what they are capable of. Self-tested, many years.
Any, side effects?
Yes.
You've already wasted hours of my time. Buy something or leave.
I mean, I'll look at your wares. I just before I do that, I just want to look around your room because, hello, I'm pretty sure there are lootables in here. I mean, here I am buying medical supplies from you. I can just pick them up for free over the other side of the room. That's not good business. You really should tidy up more. Good Lord, this place is... I mean, I don't know what it is these people have taken, but... Are you alright? I'm guessing you're not. She's having some sort of episode. And I would stay, but I've got to go and grab this high utility dress with anti-frag inserts to add to my repertoire of clothing, which I'm going to be selling off the next time I get to a point where I can do it. Alright, I'll have a look and see what she's selling, because those guys were selling something useful.
Got anything that'll put some pep in my step?
She's on the phone.
Pep for step, for fight or flight. Now I have a little question for you. Little shits running around here. Did they steal from you?
Not that I know of.
No.
Then be warned. The little gremlins collect their shiny trinkets and hide them in the stadium's many nooks and crannies.
Oh, right. Is that like a bit of foreshadowing on her part? What have I got here? No, not really. These are just boosters of various sorts by the looks of it. Ram nugs, which just pretend you're eating pickled eggs unless that makes it worse. Oh, now I understand. Bit slow there, sorry. I mean, okay. Nothing really grabs my fancy just at the moment, but again, it's an interesting place to know that this exists. Weldon Holt. That's enough to make anybody hallucinate. What do we have here? I'm not worried about picking those up at the moment. Again, you know, everyone's got armed guards, haven't they? It's like no one trusts anyone here. Everything is financial. Everything's to do with money. Okay, I'll go back down. Have I come down the wrong end of those stairs? I think I might have done. Let me go back this way a little way. I want to try and...
Javier sent me. Said you got a gig for me?
Depends. Can't say I know any Javiers.
He knows you.
If it's not no street
I need a runner for one quick job. I'll recommend you.
Interesting. And how much did you pay him for that recommendation?
It was... never mind. Told me you'll pay twice that.
I hate to break it to you, but you got dicked over. There's no gig.
Oh dear.
You don't just knock on Vargas' door and join us. Vargas is the one that knows.
Interesting. You don't apply to be in Barghest. Barghest selects you to be in Barghest. What is this little corridor here, I wonder? What are we all here waiting for? Oh, is this Ripperdoc? It is a Ripperdoc. Okay, well that's good to know. I don't want his services. I'm not going to have a conversation with him even at this point. But it's good to know that's where they are. I should have looked on my minimap, shouldn't I? And then I would have recognised that.
Fine. What if the city comes looking for us?
What's going on?
Let him try.
Oh man. Everybody's got an angle down here. They're all either hiding from something or they're trying to make some kind of niche for themselves where they can survive. We have a record sales thing? Of course we do. Culture still lives down here. I mean, look at this. An awful lot of samurai stuff again. Kerry Eurodine's albums there. The usual range of books, although there might be some new ones there actually. Oh no, I think we've seen them. Guide to the Net. Everyone's read that by now. I know it off by heart. Word for word. This is a terrific market. There's so much variety in it, for one thing. I found another readable. I've just found another readable. It's just lying on the floor. I could have walked past it. What's this? Only the hottest iron on the market. Yo, 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 it's your favourite iron girl here, coming at you with the latest and only the best in military iron. You would not believe how much gear I tested this past week, and even some from the one and only Tsunami. We love you, Tsunami. Time to dive in. Let's start with something special. I'm talking special like Special Forces special, not like, oh wow, so special. Nakata released their flagship sniper, the Osprey. If we want to get all technical in the price to quality analysis, my super scientific conclusion is good, that's expensive, but like not too expensive. It's not so easy to find, definitely more common in military circles, but if you get your hands on one, you got to try it out and squeeze out a few rounds, and if you actually buy one, all your chums will know that you may be a broke, but you ain't that broke. Oh, by the way, I literally took out a Nicola can at 400 yards, so yeah, that's the kind of iron we're talking. Highly effective, but no miracle worker. Your parents still won't love you. Oh, moving on from mid-range to even mid-range. Two rifles, the Militech Hercules 3AX and the HA7 Warden, and yeah, they're both like pretty alright. The Warden's ugly and the Hercules looks like a tractor. Side note, it only fires poisonous rounds. Fancy schmancy? Nah. Effective? Yeah. And while we're still talking ugly iron in the middest of ranges, a revolver from Technotronica would like to enter the chat. The Metal. Also ugly, but at least you can hide it in your purse. I saw the specs for that, the crafting specs. Phew. Okay, time for the best part, the Lux brands. The Tsunami Koyobi Assault Rifle can deliver some serious boo-boos and looks good doing it. Can 1000% recommend, period. That's it, next up. Finally, my absolute fave, the Tsunami Kappa. This cute little handgun practically fires itself, so my lazy ordered one in every colour, hee hee. That's all I got for you today, my little iron babies. Catch you next time, bye. Okay, so down here we have reviews of weapons in the main, because that's a thing that people are very interested in, obviously. I think there's a great deal more to this market than meets the eye. From the models of the flamingos, the ubiquitous flamingos, but here not in their usual pink, to the many conversations and various retailers. I don't think I've scratched the surface down here. I think there's going to be more to find next time I come down. And there's another guy here who wants to have a conversation about something. Oh, it's a bar. The music in here isn't terrible, but it is overlapping.
Music in here's god-awful.
Yeah, I like it. Beat keeps me awake.
I can believe that. I'll have a drink.
Could use a drink.
Yeah. Hit me with a brosif. Yeah, hit me with it. You know what I mean. Pour me it. Don't pour it either. Just give me the bottle.
Thanks a lot.
I think it's safer drinking out of bottles than it is out of glasses down here, hygiene-wise. So... I can step away from the bar, I can drink again. I think I'll step away. I want to keep my wits about me. What else do we have? Did it just say what's on the menu? I guess I could have asked him what was on the menu drinks-wise. I really don't want another drink at the moment, though.
If you're hearing this, you've
Kurt
come to the right
and his
place.
messages to the faithful.
NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the fuck needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my rules.
See, I guess they don't have taxes because they don't have public improvements. They don't have works as such that are underway. It's pretty much a place full of decay, isn't it? Now, I've been here, and I think, therefore, I may have been just about all the way around. I may not have gone absolutely everywhere, so I'm not going to worry too much, as I say, because I think I'm going to be coming back here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be coming back here. That guy's going for a walk now, which is good to see. I'm not saying he could use the exercise. I could use the exercise at the moment because of this foot of mine. But yeah, it was just an observation. Alright, I'm climbing up here because it told me to go to the construction site. Any issues with this? No.
It's been meaning to ask. How bad is it for you?
In what way do you mean? She wants me to look out over the side of... I mean, what is that thing? It looks like it crashed here in the stadium and it was full of containers. Maybe it was brought down deliberately. I need to talk to Songbird now. I've spent ages exploring the market. I'm so sorry about that. But I like exploring. I do find it very, very rewarding. How bad is it for me? Well, the clock is ticking, but I'm not giving up. That's true. Bad enough for me to take this gig. That's also true. Don't worry, going to help you before I croak. Well, I hope that's true. I'm going to go with the most optimistic of the three, which I think is the top one.
Clock's ticking. And fast. Relic will finish me. Sooner rather than later.
But you're here. Looking for a means to survive.
I am.
Still fighting.
Yep.
Think you'd do anything for another chance?
Can't deny it.
Ooh.
Chin up. We're in this together.
There is that.
You see, we are at the moment because she needs me. The concern will be what happens when she doesn't. That's what I'm worried about, really. I'm not beginning my journey to find the final frontier yet.
She got it all. EV drones, serials intact. Turrets straight off the line. So factory fresh, they're still warm. All sporting that Militech logo, completely legit.
And the papers?
Dotted I's, crossed T's.
Shit. Little too good to be true, Holmes. Your ass has she got it.
What do you mean, how? It's obvious. Gotta leave the court with a bang, right?
Ah, Casoni, yes. Bring that.
Yeah. She-Suit's gotta get the fuck out of Dodge by morning. So she said.
Yeah. So, you scanned the tech, right?
Saw it, touched it, licked it, June.
Oh, okay, like, call it, right? I'll round up the ads.
Oh, another deal being done for illicit weapons by the sounds of it in this case. That guy just walked straight through you, by the way. He can see right through you too. Where am I going? Go to the construction site, 45 metres this way, but on the way... They look like they're doing something tech here, don't they? Although, I'm not sure what. You look at these stalls sometimes and it's difficult to decide what they're doing. They're taking a break at the moment, clearly. But it's something that requires monitoring equipment and calibration by the looks of it. Meanwhile, on the other side, there are some discarded dummies. Some machines, a guy working on his laptop, just sitting on the floor. Haven't we all done that before now? Because there's been nowhere to sit. What does?
The fuck, Chum? Still got 2 whole bottles left.
Fuck!
Oh, I wonder what it was they were talking about that she had 2 whole bottles of that were left. There's so many conversations here overlapping. It's just amazing that there's various media playing from different sources.
Excuse you.
Ass kicking is the only free thing in this world. You'll end up in a storm drain with no chrome, no eddies, and no pulse.
Everyone does seem to be full of advice too for others who are thinking of making unwise decisions. I don't know why they would deliver that advice if these people didn't mean something to them personally, or maybe they're just trying to impress them with their greater understanding of how things really work down here. Have I missed anything of import here? I don't think I have, scanning behind me. Let's keep moving. Let's keep progressing down this here corridor.
Fuck,
There's just so many people. They're very colourful.
And a handshake to lock down.
Hey, don't shake. I don't fucking care. I'm up to my neck in shit. I know it goes deeper. So no time to waste. You gonna help or not?
Relax. Putting the word to the right ears. Then Hansen's gotta give his number, or your shit'll go even deeper.
I can pay. I will pay.
Yeah. And it costs more than you think, Shun. Much more.
Whatever you need, man. It's yours. Even toss something in for expediting matters, huh? Serious.
You now. Okay, stay here, peruse the goods, dry your pants. I'm gonna let you know in an hour.
Dry your pants. Oh, hello. Barkhest Sergeant. You see, they're all doing little deals on the side, these Barkhest people, aren't they? Maybe that's why they stay loyal to Hansen, because he's the one who helps them to be in this situation.
You want your teeth broken?
No, not at all. I'm very sorry. Did I walk into your way there? I didn't mean to. I think there's some media playing here. There is on that TV. You've really got to feel like you belong in this place. You know what I mean by that? Anyone who's an outsider sticks out like a sore thumb. Let me get through these doors. Oh, peace, relative peace. From that cacophony on the balcony.
Just say we were diving at Sea Point. Who's gonna check?
Fuck, you're so chill. Waltz over to the hotel and convince them yourself it's legit.
My chum, you used to con biot. Get lost!
Someone saw me.
I don't remember Biotechnica stringing people up by the balls.
Oh, they did, but out of sight, so out of mind. Don't tell me you missed that life. Shit, you know what I miss? Organic, hand-ground coffee. I can smell it now.
I remember the time you spent half a month's pay on that fancy grinder, then twisting and twisting away like your life depended on it.
It's what I miss the most. Not the car, not even the house. It's that fucking coffee grinder.
A small price to pay for your life, your peace of mind. Let those corpo fucks stab each other in the backs without us. Now, stop your bitching and get this tech up to the Black Sapphire.
Okay, another story of people who got out of the way. I'm not going to jump up and down too much because that guy will see me again. Got out of the way of how things were in Night City and are flourishing in a better way down here. One thing that's impressed me immensely about the expansion already is the number of NPCs who seem to be having lore-ridden conversations to give this place a sense of identity and flavour already. It's accelerating the speed with which you start to feel familiar with the way things work down here. It's perfect in that regard. It's been done extremely well. I already feel... Oh no, it's another readable. I'm calming down now. I'm calming down. I already feel like I've been here for a while.
All right. Time you got up on the roof.
The hell for?
For the view. And I'm not being coy here. I mean, you'll see where we land, literally.
All right. I will do that shortly, but first... this. Choom, don't take it personal. Choom, real sorry, but here's the deal. Should have had to just tell you straight to your face, but I know the sit you're in, and I just couldn't. Had to bounce out at NC before the suits got you, I know. Glad you made it through the border, and if it were up to me, you could chill here with us forever, but it's not. Diane gave me an ultimatum. Ain't gonna kick you out, no way I'd stoop that low, but the sitch is, you've got to find a gig here, and once you're on your feet, gonna have to go out and find your own place. Know you worked in sales back cityside, so for sure you can try your luck at some store or vendor or something. Made you a list, maybe it'll help. So in the Longshore stacks, there's a Choom selling clothes and stuff. Not all of them got bullet holes. Be a good place to start. Pretty low risk, probably. There's also some chick in the stacks who worked for a Medicorp, sells all sorts of... should be able to figure something out with her pretty easy. At the stadium, we got 2 braindance Chooms, real cultured, got like an artistic vision and could make a decent gig, maybe something for the future. Also got this hacker kid at the stadium, apparently the little a genius or something. Maybe he'll take you. If not, there's also some dude selling clothes there, some ambitious ex-suit, but honestly I'd be careful at the stadium. You got all sorts of scarce heads and psycho vendors, could land in some. As for heavier stuff, in the stacks you got an ex-city cop selling guns. You get in there, the eddies could stack up nice. There's also another weapons seller with her sons, got a large scale iron fakes operation going. They're in the stadium because where else? For more specialist stuff, there's an ex-trauma team chick. Now she's got a real backstory. Showed her face once and had to skip NC all the way here. Sells meds, not sure if it makes sense to go there. Honestly, same story with the Rippers. There's one without any sort of med license and one running from some cartel. I'd avoid both of them unless you've got a thing for clinics. That's all, man. Good luck and sorry, really. Seriously didn't have a choice here. Stan. Oh dear. Oh, that's very sad. I'm sorry I had to pause there because an urgent message came through on my tablet, which I've now dealt with. And also, whilst I was doing it, it occurred to me I was in need of a personal comfort break. I've drunk quantities of orange today. What can I say? ... So that has now been dealt with and will resume. That was a sad tale. And I think that's probably typical. It illustrates how people who are escaping from Night City don't get an easy passage in Dogtown, even if they know someone who's already there who might be able to help them initially settle. Clearly times are hard in Dogtown because that person's partner was not up for a friend of his staying for an indefinite amount of time. It's difficult. It's an escape from one situation to another, really. I wonder if this person, who's a local clearly, is going to talk to me and help me fit in around here.
Could always be worse.
Yes, it could. In fact, I guess in a sense that's why people run away from Night City to this place, because they're thinking to themselves it would be worse to stay there.
Hello.
Hello to you too. This is obviously a form of greeting we use around here. I'm learning all the time. Yeah, I'm not going to try and interrogate him further because he looks like he wants to be left alone. Always look behind you. Components and components. I'm not intending to loot every possible area for components around here. Having said that, I'll take this one. I'll have this. Yeah, surgical scissors. See, medical equipment I often do pick up because I suppose it's because I've played many games in the past, going way back, where it was purely straightforward medical equipment. You picked up a medipack and it did you some good. And I'm kind of in that mindset still, whatever game I'm in, where I see anything that is in any way connected with health. I understand, there are other mechanisms where you can eat food and consume drink and all the other things that can boost your health stats. But to me, the just pure connection between a health-related item, such as something medicinal, as in, or something medical, rather like that equipment there, or medicines that you can find in a box in the game, that is, it makes so much more sense to me. And I can't stop myself doing it. So I won't pick up necessarily a pack of playing cards now, but I will pick up a pair of surgical scissors or a bandage or whatever. I don't think these people are anything special. Hey for Moon, and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I was literally just saying, you're probably not. I mean, here is your friend Reggie, and you, who are the spokesman of the group, who's Cole. No, you're not that fascinating in the sense that... But you see, aren't they fascinating in the way that they do that? Oh, I'm going to leave them in peace. I'll leave you in peace too. I'm heading down this way, and I just said I'm not going to loot every container that I see down here. Partly the reason is because my mind is turning towards subsequent playthroughs of the game. Anybody who's bought this game, anyone who's played this game, I think comes away from it with the opinion that if you've had a great time in it, you want to do it again. You want to do it in a different way. You want to go in there with a character whose approach to the game, whose personality is not the same as the personality of the initial V that you've taken on a journey through it. And the more radically different their opinions and personality and capabilities and outlook are, the more enjoyable I think your subsequent playthrough would be. And I'm not going to mention it. Okay, that's it. Right, Now, we've got to go that way, and there is a door. So, obviously, it would be sensible to use the door, wouldn't it? But there are also... Hey, that's interesting. Oh, this is a maintenance door. I could use my tech ability to open this door. Therefore, I shall. What have I just... Ooh. What would you be? We've got an access port on the wall. Nice. Haven't had one of those for ages. And definitely absence makes the heart grow fonder in access point land. I will grab these. I will not grab the vinyl record or the... It seems to have 2 dots there for one thing. Is that right? I don't know. It just seems to have two markers. Oh, it's gone away now. Is there anything else worth looting in here before I... Oh yes, you see these are worth looting. These I will always loot. Weapons containers and ammunition boxes, shotgun as it is, and heavy ammo, which I don't tend to use a great deal of, but you know, it's all worth having. And now I think I'll do this access port on the wall, because why not? Let's connect. Right, you know what I'm going to say. I'll check this out and I'll be back with you when I've worked it out. Okay, I think I've got this one. It's a bit all in one corner to start with. Let's see what happens. E91C, I'm literally going top to bottom on this one. 557A, and then I'm going to have to waste one here because I need to do E97A55. So I'll dump that one. I'll do the E9 there, 7A there, and 55 there. That's it. That one was top to bottom. The other one was bottom to top, I guess, that I most recently did, if I remember correctly. They do tend to stick in your mind, these things. 2 tier 5 quick hack components. It's what we get given, isn't it? It's what we get given. But I got some Netrunner points there, which is good. I need to... I mean, I could go back the way I came, I guess. Let me do that. And then I'll go and use that door that was next to me, which is probably, I think, just the other side of here, isn't it? It's literally the other side of this wall. It's telling me to go up these here stairs, so I'll do as I'm told. We're well into the construction area now. This is starting to look pretty darn like it's in the state of destruction and construction. That's the room I was just in, down there. Okay, that's good. And we'll head this way. It now says get up onto the roof. Alright, which is 20 metres above me. There are platforms, and I've got ladders too. That's good. Let's do some looting. There's no one around here. It's very deserted. Well, there's all sorts of noises of machinery being operated. I'm going to loot these things, and people hammering, always hammering. These look like old drones, don't they? I think that's what they're meant to be. So I'll have those. And this yellow box contains stamina booster, used air hypo. Good, I'll have that. That doesn't lead anywhere. There is a ladder which I just walked past, which I did spot, as well as the ramp. I don't guess it makes much difference which of these I use, so I'll take the ramp, because why not? I don't think there's much of a fall hazard here compared to some... He said he fell off it. Could you believe that? Yes, you should be ashamed of yourself, young V. You really can't do this, can you? You really can't get up this simple slope. Honestly, it's alright, no one was watching. No one saw that. Yeah. We've reached the upper level. Get up onto the roof. What, up there? I thought it was going to be a building with a roof. I didn't think it was going to be a crane job.
The elevator.
Take the elevator, which is coming down.
Shit! It blew a circuit. I've lost access.
What now?
Try and restart the generator.
Oh, do you know, for a minute I thought she was going to say, it's no good, V, you'll just have to climb up. And I was going to think, up there? Really? I hope not. I've got a bounded search area here, so I'm guessing I've got to search this area. I'll do that very thing. We have a fuse box. It's not in service, however. Hello. What are you hiding behind there? I see ya. I see ya. It's a satchel. Sometimes satchels have the juiciest things in them. Quite often they're used as NCPD depositories for lore after a gig has happened. It's the thing that you have to search out. This is, I'm guessing, what I've got to do. I can repair it. I can be boastful about it and say it's old. And I can repair it and say that the tech just couldn't handle your hacks, which is probably true. Is that critical of her, though? To say that she overloaded it and should have known better? I'll take the bottom one.
You upset or something?
I detest wrinkles like this, when things don't go as planned.
Yeah, forget about it. Junk upon junk here.
Isn't there just?
Finally. Hop in. Elevator's roofbound.
Looking around you. I mean, I love the way that this thing is being cannibalised over here. Look at it. That's where all the noise is coming from, isn't it? Wow. So, you want me to use this elevator? I'll get in it because you've told me to. Roof, please. Isn't there any
FYI, we're about to cross into Night City airspace.
Safety equipment? Right, so back on Air Force One, or whatever it is now called, how is the President? My main concern is actually for the President here.
President's holding up?
Well, she's calmly, coolly securing her documents. Third or fourth time, though, so I'm clearly not the only one who's stressed.
Oh, that's interesting. She's not immune to feeling pressure, but it appears in constructive ways with her, in that she's organised, so she's just being more organised in an attempt to circumvent whatever it is. I've really got to go all the way up there? Oh, good heaven. This episode is full of fall hazards. Holes, which one can disappear through. Oh, I thought I was going to have to leap over that then for a minute. I mean, the view is sensational. Don't get me wrong. You'd have to do an awful lot of photoshopping of the picture, I guess, to... I don't know. Do you think that doesn't just tell a story on its own? I'm going to take a picture there. The drone is walking, not me. I'm going to turn depth of field off because I quite like the idea of it framing between the two bits of decay there. Let's take that picture. Nice. Photo saved in gallery. Yes, I'd like to exit, please. So let me out. Let me out. Good. In the comments section, someone was asking about whether I was considering putting together a sort of photo gallery of my own, a storyline, I suppose, I guess, a record, an album of images that I'd saved, and I think I probably will at some point. I realise I'm climbing here whilst talking to you at the same time. I'm multitasking. It's sending me that way. I thought I was going to go this way. Is that not right? I don't climb up that beam then. Oh no, I don't climb up that beam. Right, okay, so I'll go this way. I paused again a second there, I'm sorry. There was another follow-up message which came through. It is something quite important, but I've dealt with that now. So we're back up towards getting onto the roof. And I don't like these gratings that I can actually see through here. The thing is, without the presence of a human being, you lose a sense of scale. It could be 20 metres, it could be 200 metres, that drop. I have no way of telling. One's fatal, and the other one might just hurt me a bit. So, also these things don't look terribly secure. They're just held up by the wire, the sort of concretey connection to the steel bars that are running through them, and there's no indication of whether they're weight bearing anymore. Someone's put these yellow platforms here as if the workers themselves have been navigating their way up to the top of this building, maybe to get views from the roof, who knows, because there's nothing else that would make me want to come up here. And it's getting steeper and steeper too. Is this supposed to be how it is? Ugh. I think we might be there. Oh, and then we went down into a little crater. And there's Songbird.
You made it. Good.
Oh, I did. I can ask questions. I'm not going to try climbing up on that. I don't think I'm supposed to. What's going on?
How's the sitch on board?
Stable, but tension's rising. Unsurprisingly.
I can imagine.
See that?
What am I looking at?
It's us. Space Force 1.
Where am I looking?
We're descending. In for a rough... Oh, fuck.
What just happened?
What's going on?
What
hell?
Oh, now I see it.
Songbird!
It's under attack.
V, the president! You have to...
What? What
Songbird! God damn it!
Oh, heaven, the thing's coming right towards me!
Shit! Shit!
Oh, it's trying to do a soft landing.
Oh.
Did it make it?
Okay. You got this. Save the president. Sure. No fucking problem.
Oh, that whole thing was just the introductory section before the credits rolled? Okay. Right, now I've got to stop at some point, and I've decided that's the place at which I'm going to pause this first episode in Phantom Liberty Land. I'll be back with you in a second. Oh, Panam, I've seen things you wouldn't believe. I'm glad she's where she is and in relative safety, because Dogtown doesn't feel safe, and in that regard it's exceeded my expectations. I really wanted it to feel like I was entering a new zone where I wouldn't be able to rely on my previous knowledge and contacts, and it's proven to be exactly that and more. I feel really cut off, actually. The only person I've got to support me is Songbird at the moment, and she's very much a new entity to me. We've only just met. I'm not familiar with her at all. I have doubts. All of this stuff I'm going to talk about in the introduction to episode 49. Obviously, I will be continuing from where we left off there. All other quests and all other matters pertaining to Night City itself are paused. If anything new arises, as I've said, it's just going to land in my journal. But I'm intrigued by this. There's an awful lot of stuff, as I said, I'm going to be discussing during the course of the introduction and housekeeping to episode 49. But for now, I'm going to stop. I'm going to drink my orange and go and chat to my wife. I hope you've had a good time watching this episode, and I'll see you for episode 49 really soon. Bye.